buffering? Back it up.
And we got the 28 seconds.
Can you hear now, Mike?
Yeah, sounds good.
There you go.
Ooh, that sounds real good.
Producer Kyle is fired already. Just kidding.
Where's your headphones?
That'd be 2 times in a year, man.
She does have some down there.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. All right. Do you want to start? We'll light it up early. See if you can get the music working, though. You want
Me?
to start pouring something?
Oh.
I think that it would be, I don't know, because it doesn't last very long. I started out one episode one time where we actually ate the sauce. I'm doing that.
No, I was counting how many people.
Oh, that you were saying, like, why is it getting louder in my ear? I did one time where we started out with the sauce. We couldn't talk the first 10 minutes. Not a good way to start the show.
Yeah,
But
now we're
this
just
that
going
only
to drink
lasts-
this and everyone's going to puke.
Well, this only lasts about 10, 15 seconds. So I think it'll be okay.
Oh, we're starting with
Wait,
it?
is Pepper supposed to come with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I guess.
Just try to avoid it a little bit, but
All right, well, someone's getting the pepper.
I'll do that one.
2 peppers.
Yeah, I did 3 the other day.
3 peppers.
Don't fill them up all the way, Mike.
Ugh.
Like half
All right.
shots?
Yeah, half at the most.
Oh, is it that, like, strong?
It's just not.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
I have
Either way.
Yeah, it's
All right, we're bringing it in. The music's still not working.
not
we're
buffering.
out.
Won't even buffer into the first couple seconds.
I mean, we can go for like.
Yeah,
10.
go back. Yeah, let's go back to the beginning.
Let's get it.
Let me try to reopen. I'll edit this part out. I won't. We got Mike Wilson in the house tonight, the bartender. Shout out to Chef Cotta for giving us the.
Yeah,
I don't want to
thanks,
say it
Alex.
yet. We're going to try to get into the first 5 minutes without any profanity. We got Jordan in the back tonight, Kyle Heine, and, of course, the lovely Tina.
Oh, did Ethan ever tell you about Tina? Remember when I texted you that?
What? Oh!
The Tina, like, whenever you say Tina, it reminds me of something.
Yes. And
Uh,
I tried to think of it one day, and I couldn't remember what it was.
And I was trying to comment, but for some reason my Facebook wouldn't work because I don't have Facebook, so I go online.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so for
You
some
go
reason it
to
wasn't working.
Twitter and
People
YouTube
always
stuff.
think about Napoleon Dynamite.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Tina.
So for me,
Come get your free.
oh, the llama.
Yeah, the llama.
You fat lard.
You fat lard.
No, I think of White Chicks, where the chick is having like a little meltdown in the dressing room, and she's
Tommy
like, "Well, who could have
Tina."
said that? It's Tina the talking Tommy." Dude's running around like Uncle Phil.
And that's what you thought of Tina,
Yep.
our beloved Tina.
Yep.
Mike, that's not a good way to start this podcast, dude. She's now going to have to shred you the whole time.
Well,
It's okay, though.
it was the first thing I thought of.
All right, what
It's
we
not
got?
How many
unusual
peppers
for
are
Some.
does each
I
cup
gotta
have
test
in
these
it?
out. Hang on.
No. They'll come over and get them.
Oh.
Maybe.
I'll come get him.
We just
We got
bypass
mini
the music
solo.
now, we rock
Do they
it.
have any peppers in theirs?
Some people have a little something.
Don't give Jordan a pepper.
I don't have any peppers.
You literally just swallow it and doesn't make a difference. Is anybody watching? Are they
Take a
horrified?
half shot.
The backstage,
Why do you think yours is
the backstage is horrified right now. Their eyes are trembling.
I'm excited.
I'm trembling for sure.
Jesse's done it.
I've done it
30
like 8 times. I did it on purpose like 6 times on Christmas
Did it on
Day.
Christmas Day. Tina was chugging it.
How do you do it on accident?
Well, I didn't get.
Are you gonna do some raw
Don't
eggs
think
tonight,
so.
dude?
Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen the guy do 60 at once?
So you sent me a picture, and I was like, "There's no shot that that's good for your stomach."
Oh, yeah, I can't even imagine. That's a lot of mass. It's like 2 gallons of raw eggs.
I
It's
feel like
insane.
he probably,
I've done one with beer, but that was wussy stuff.
Did you-
You're thinking about doing 3?
I feel like I could do 3.
Okay. Do you think you can do this too?
The devil's.
The
Jank?
devil's, the devil's jank. Yeah, I like that. We'll let y'all know what it's called here in a few minutes. Down at the table, y'all ready?
Wait.
Is
I
Jordan
need-
ready?
This needs to go.
You got it, Jordan. It's not bad. You got a drink over there?
Cheers.
Just chase it quick.
No,
Welcome to the garage.
Ready? Bang. Bang.
All right. hold on.
Oh, that's spicy.
Oh boy.
Holy shit.
Drink something, Jordan. Drink something quick.
I want this beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you have nothing.
No.
I asked you at first. I thought. I didn't
See,
hear
that's
what you
about
said.
that's about as spicy as I
Put
go.
the mic closer. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
She gets closer and talk quieter. She's like, okay.
Oh, that's hot.
Sorry. Yeah, drink some
Burns.
more of the beer. Or the water right there. Okay.
Now you're warm though. It was really cold in here. Now
I know,
we're
now
all
it's
like
hot.
really hot.
Yeah, now we're ready.
That's
to go.
true.
It is a little chilly in here, and if you hear a little background noise, we got all 3 heaters running because it's like, what, 19 here
I
in
didn't think
Virginia?
about that. It was kind of cold. And we could have made like a little hot chocolate, bring a little fireball out here. Got real warm.
I
But
don't know if
instead,
that
we're
would
about
guess.
to die of carbon monoxide poisoning.
No, it's an indoor safe heater. And the other 2 are electric, so Tina's just hating. I don't know what she's talking about.
Tina the talking tummy.
The talking tummy is hating again.
Start.
All right, well, you want to
Talking
rebuttal
about-
yourself
Just
a little
kidding.
bit,
I'm just kidding.
right? After
Huh?
you want to rebuttal yourself a little bit after last week's episode or this past week's
As
episode
far
on
as
Wednesday.
Josh's
He's-
story.
Yeah. Let's hear about that a little bit. Huh?
So Josh's story, I think, cuts out where.
I don't think it cuts out. Well,
Well, for me it cuts out because I went home and they went to Tyler's house.
so
However,
it is a little bit true.
it's a little bit true.
Okay.
I did stop and I did stare at my house, but I did not take the heat and just walk in. I ended up
Sneaking
walking
in and not getting anything.
no, I didn't even go in. I went back to Tyler's.
Oh, okay.
So
You just walked. the
You've
whole
been
way
known to
back?
do this before. I will say also.
I mean, I'm known for wandering, but so we go out and of course I have no clue what's going on. So we get to
He didn't even know where they're going. He's going again
He's
after.
running
If you
behind
didn't
him.
watch last episode, Tyler, Mike, and Josh are all coming to meet us at a bridge to drink. Oh man, it's so horrible.
Ah.
Warm beer. They're coming to drink warm beer with a bunch of females, including Tina, the prettiest one of all. So they're coming to the bridge, drink beer. They get busted. Mike is not. Tell us a little bit about your experiences at this time with. You said you had just started hanging out with these guys, so you weren't.
so me and Josh were like, or me, Josh,
Y'all were
and Tyler.
boys. Y'all
Yeah,
played
we
football
were
team,
boys, but
You
I
hadn't
would.
slept over and done the whole.
I think I had just
sleepovers
started like
that young.
sneaking out and stuff, and like, I'd never had a drop of alcohol yet, and I've never kissed a girl at that point. So I'm going out like,
You could have left that out.
Right.
I mean, I don't think it goes without mentioning.
We
that,
were
you know,
young, dude. We were like 15.
Yeah, so I,
We were living like we were 21. Mike
Like,
was
like,
living his actual
I know
age.
what you're talking about.
right? So
Yeah.
so we're going out, and
Yeah,
I'm
you
kind of
have
like
to
in my
have
mind, I'm kind of all
Yeah,
stressed out because we're getting to this place, and like we actually get to the parking lot, and I guess it's like in the back of what is
It's way behind it, yeah.
yeah. So we get there, and already my mind's like, oh my god, what am I gonna do when we get here? I'm already like all nervous and stuff.
Oh, you know, like what am I gonna say?
But
Jordan's frying him right now.
Mm-hmm.
No, not really.
No, I'm just
I
I
kidding.
was saying I can barely even
He
see
did
her
not
because I'm
enjoy
looking
the
at the
time.
thing. What?
what is it?
So I can confirm nothing happened.
Oh, well,
Yeah, he never even showed up.
Yeah, we never saw him there. They got there and turned
Yeah, I
around
was saying,
and
did
ran off.
you see? I don't know if you watched the last episode.
well, I
They
can
never even made it. Last
can
thing
tell you
know
right
is
now.
they said we're on the way.
So
That
so
was it.
if we were
He was supposed to
15
cut me
then.
off.
If we were 15 then, 15, 16, 17, 18, I hadn't had my first kiss till 3 years after that.
Well, it happens.
So,
sometimes.
so I'm just saying, I'm a little bit of a late bloomer, but
And now we blame Josh for that because it could have happened that night. But
Wow.
Jordan is in support of Josh now too. She's like, well, he got
Yeah,
busted.
thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
To be fair, it wouldn't have happened that night either.
but we do get to
Maybe.
the parking lot, and then Tyler's
had a
phone
crush on him.
calls, and it's his mom. So I'm like, oh god. She's like, if you're not home in like 10 minutes, now granted, it's like a mile and a half from
More
his
than that.
house.
More
Way
than that,
more
yeah.
than that.
2.5
So-
at least 3.
So she's
Yeah.
like, if you're not home in like 10 or 15 minutes, some kind of punishment or whatever. So they start booking it, and I'm not in the best shape.
At the time.
So
Now you are.
and they didn't even really care.
Thank God.
They just took off. They're like, all right, see ya. And
And I
that-
am not. So I can. You're in better shape than I am now.
Well, now.
Yeah.
But back then, running a mile was difficult.
For 2.5. 2.5 is like.
Oh, 2.5.
I don't even know if I could do that
That's
now.
why. So with Josh's story, so I do go. My house is halfway to Tyler's from that point. So I kind of like jogged, walked to my house, and I just like sat there. And like at this point, they're already probably at Tyler's house by now. And I'm sitting there at my the halfway point in front of my
You're
house.
laying in your yard like, wait up.
I know,
You're already
it's-
back there like eating mac and cheese.
It's probably like
Yeah.
2 or like 1 in the morning, and I'm just like staring at the house.
That's
like,
what it was for me. I mean, we snuck back through the window and made food in the kitchen, in the microwave, and we were eating it when my mom texted me. I'm like, I've already made it back, and like I've already done like everything to get away with this, and now I'm dealing with it. Like, what's going on? And then I find out
Thanks,
that
Josh.
yeah,
But no,
he
so,
blames other people.
So I didn't go into the house. I actually, walked back to Tyler's, and by that point, it's probably a good thing because Michelle was done talking to them, and I just walked in, and I was just like, "Hey, what's
Hey,
going
what's
on?"
up?
But I mean, she called my parents, which my dad is a pretty stern person especially back in the day. So he wasn't very happy. And it was kind of funny because the day after, me and Tyler had driver's ed at 7 a.m.
Oh.
So we had to wake up and go, and like, that was
You
a whole
never
thing.
drank anything, so
Well,
there's that.
with the
It's different
punishments
than-
and it, everyone's mad, and like as a kid, you're like, oh my god, we got caught.
Yeah, well,
So-
you were like that. Tyler was like, I get caught every
Oh
week.
yeah, so me, I'm like,
Shout
oh
out
my
Tyler.
gosh.
He wants a shout out. He doesn't listen to these. He says give him a shout out. He never listens, so it's like,
Well, the majority of my
Ridiculous.
stories is gonna have Tyler in it, so Tyler's gonna get a fair share of shout outs.
I know that, but it's like he even in the group chat, he's like, give me a shout out.
Hmm.
He didn't listen.
He should watch. Is he subscribed?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he's watching one podcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's ever watched one. It's like,
Then
why-
then my stories will now change to Larry.
you don't follow the page either, Heine. I don't want you to shout
I've
out.
seen a couple though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Heine.
I got that views up.
Thank you, bro.
Got it, man.
Heine also the MVP.
Of nothing.
Mike has 2 Tasmanian devils.
Best
Not really.
last
It's
name ever.
actually my
Oh,
dog
yeah.
that's the problem, but they've got dogs, and Kyle let
MVP.
them
My
stay
mom
over
and my
there.
dad just.
Yes.
Yeah,
Taking them in.
mostly. Yeah. You don't live around here. You live on your own. Charlotte? What do you?
Yeah, I
do?
live in Charlotte. Yep.
We got Heine in the
Got
back. Kyle
my
Heine.
parents here though.
You got Kyle and George.
And
So
what do you do for a living? Can I ask you that live on air?
I'm in between things right now, but I was I
does
had a
porn.
job in the mortgage industry, and that's where I see myself. So
He does pornography.
yeah,
Yeah.
mortgage.
mortgage.
And that's also, by
I
the
know
way,
all
called the
houses and
Devil's
stuff now,
Dick.
man.
What do you think after all of that, Jordan? It was really bad, but it did go away pretty quick, right?
No, my throat is still burning.
It is hot. That is hot.
It's like burning my
My
throat.
nose is
I
going
kind of
under a
apologize.
rag.
Get somebody get her a beer.
It's okay. I got this water here that I'm chugging.
Is that
You
nuggets?
need
We got
carbonation.
nuggets, We got
Do you
beer.
want a
Carbonation.
PBR?
Yeah. No, there's beers right on the trailer out there. Or
Oh,
yeah,
speak of
PBR.
that, ooh.
You want a PBR?
What's that, Tigro?
People's
oh, yeah,
Beer of
I'll
Richmond.
drink that. That's fine. I don't think I've had one of those, but
Well, thanks for driving these hellions, Jordan, too. By the way.
Yeah. So today was
Anytime.
a little bit of a cluster. We our plans got all out of whack.
Well, yeah. Tell us what happened. You had dogs. You had hotels. You had. I
So-
didn't know anything until it was we were late in the day. And what happened?
Yeah. So my plan was to leave the dogs in the so we had booked a hotel. We are gonna leave the dogs in the hotel, and I had actually booked the suite so that it's the room with the couch and like the living room attached to the bedroom kind of thing. So it's like a little mini apartment in the hotel.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
the Sweet.
Yeah. So hence the suite.
Yeah, I was saying, I don't know who's wrong here, but y'all.
It's
saying the
probably
same
me.
damn
It's probably
thing.
me because I'm explaining, and she's like, "So it's a
You
suite."
already said sweet.
It's a nice
Yeah.
hotel room for Mike.
yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Falling out.
For me, I'm like,
He
yo,
spent a little extra money.
there's
When I
a
go out
sofa
of
in
town, I
here,
sleep on the side
There's
of
a
the road.
and the sofa pulls out.
Hey.
Yeah, we can sleep 3 people in there.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
don't
no,
have to put
I ain't
quarters
never
into the
afforded a
bed.
hotel. I sleep in my car, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But
With the kids and all.
no, so
We
we
sleeping in the avalanche.
Slumming.
the
tonight.
plan was we were gonna leave the dogs in the hotel because we got a camera. We
I
got
also did wonder about that. Is that allowed? Those are too large.
yeah.
dogs.
So I did a little research, and the La Quinta actually is one of the most pet friendly hotels.
I love that hotel
a
chain.
quinta.
Yeah.
La Quinta.
Oh, is it La Quinta?
It's La Quinta.
Oh, so
That
Columbia and
sounds
Tina
better.
will have something to say about that.
see, I didn't go to school for grammar.
It's a quinta.
La, La
School for
Quinta.
coloring.
Well, at least I don't sound like a moron walking in there like
Thing is,
La
I-
Quinta.
Well, I eat at so many Mexican
cute.
restaurants. I can
The
do
cute.
Spanish better than she can, which is really weird.
He said I can do Spanish better than she can. For the
Yeah.
like,
He
did anybody
can.
else catch that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can
Yeah.
L lot do it.
Now,
pretty
now,
good.
if this is a contest over grammar, I can just leave the mic right now.
Well, all right. Well, where are we getting with this? I wanted to tell another story about something else that.
He was explaining his whole just day of getting here,
Oh yeah, my day.
and then
Yeah, let's get there.
The,
The
dogs
hotel. What happened?
at La
Oh,
Quinta.
so the hotel. So I was kind of blown because we spent the money on the room, the like upgraded room. Then we have like a camera to keep an eye on them while we're gone. We got a sound
they
machine.
still weren't happy.
We turned the
Wow.
thing on. We brought like their beds. We put all the like smells in there and stuff. We leave.
Wow.
So we're
You're like the
sit-
most spoiled
I respect
dog.
this.
right.
Yeah.
They bring
I
their
love that,
bones and
yeah.
all this stuff, the toys,
Oh
and
my God.
yeah.
We know that Jordan did all this, and you don't even love the dogs. But either way,
Yeah,
keep
no.
on going.
Truth.
Jordan's just a dog mom. So we go out in the hallway and like I'm watching them on the camera, and they're at the door kind of whining and stuff. They're like, all right, they'll calm
Where
down.
they
So
at?
right. So Willow gets on the bed and she's like doing this thing where she's just looking around and just howls, and I'm like,
in the
okay,
in the hotel,
yeah. So
Say
so
Sweet.
The suite.
in the suite.
so
and
we're
it
like
echoes throughout the hallway.
So that's
You
another
know, got
thing.
complaints right away. Like,
right.
There's
We,
a
we,
wolf.
we just moved in like 5 minutes. We're getting calls.
Yeah, like you're at the snack machine. You're not even out to dinner. And you're like,
But no,
I
so
hear it. I'll go back.
So we sat out there for like 15 minutes and the dogs are barking. We're like, yeah, there's no way that this is going to work. So we were like, all right, let's just throw them in the car. We'll go over to Kyle's house, figure things out. So we went over to Kyle. We were very mad at the dogs and we
MVP
walked in.
Kyle, by the way.
So we walked in and we were like, yeah, the dogs are in timeout in the car. They can stay out there for while we're in here. The seats are down. They have plenty of room.
Oh man, I feel bad for the dogs now too.
Nah, they'll be
They're
alright.
fine.
The problem is my dog. My
Oh,
dog's
see-
an
Like, it was
asshole.
20 minutes, 25 minutes.
You know, you've been here before.
Well, so
So
hence-
Riley's cool.
So hence
my
the text.
dog is the problem.
I think I texted you at what, like 4 or 5 o'clock?
No, you texted me like on the way here. You're like, "Yo, I'm bringing the dogs." I'm like, "Okay." Me and Jesse's world was flipped upside down. Like, how are we gonna get the kids to bed? Like, dogs in the shed. And Bristol's like can smell them through the door, through the shed somehow.
That's
Like,
the power of Mike and Tyler just not figuring shit out at all.
well,
I kind of figured out as I go
Shit
along.
on you.
Well, to be fair,
Mike
if
is a very
our dog
responsible
wasn't
man.
Such a dick,
Thank
it
you.
wouldn't have been an issue.
Right.
Mike is a very responsible man, and when he said, "I'll explain to you the hotel situation," I knew that there would be some very much justification to it.
Yeah,
It was different than Alex Carter that was like, "Yo, my sister's driving me here," and then like he's like at like 30 minutes after the show starts, he's like, "I'm about to get a lift."
Quotations, like,
Yeah.
what's a kind of a stepsister?
Like yeah.
What is that?
Well, not even that. It's just like 10 minutes after the show starts, he's like, "I'm about to get a lift." I'm like, "Okay." Try to be quiet when you come in. Well,
Okay.
you know,
We're, like, already going.
Bust the door down. I heard him like right when he came in here. He's like,
kicked the door down. He's like,
Yeah, he's
"Guys,
like
I got
shaking
somebody."
I got some Cheetos just in case we smoke some weed. I'm like, bro,
got this shit.
no, we're not smoking weed. We don't have a
That's when the
prescription.
audio stuff started messing up because Carter just busted
Yeah,
in.
like we don't have legality to do that. We're,
Yeah.
you know, what's going on?
What the hell's going on?
It was funny though.
It's like Carter's here.
He was here though.
He was
Very
here.
good.
Mr. God.
I told him
We knew.
his presence is known. Like
Yeah,
he doesn't have to be on
presence is known.
camera. He's just there.
Yeah, we knew it. Yeah.
He's lived in Tampa
That's
for
why
probably
I-
2
even
months, and everybody knows who that motherfucker
Yeah,
is.
before he came in here, I said we're gonna try to be cool, but once he comes up in that door,
Brought the
it's
devil's
gonna
dick.
get crazy. This is a late night
That was
show.
it.
So that's actually another story. So Jordan still has not met Alex.
I know
And
Alex thinks.
Hey, I think we don't need to do that. I think.
Look at
uh,
Jordan.
Wait until.
I think
Yeah,
it's gone.
we love Alex.
Wait until the
Maybe
show.
If he comes to the wedding, I don't know. Like
We'll
maybe
see.
we hold off on that.
Hold on, Jordan. Alex is the one that prepared. He's a chef, and we've only tried one of his.
He's a half chef.
Well, no, he's a full chef, but we've only tried.
He can
We've
cook.
only
He
tried
can
one
cook
of
a
his
chef.
meals, and it was
He's a
that.
chef.
What does everybody think?
Of the drink.
I love
That's
it.
the only thing we've ever had of it.
Oh,
It's
pretty-
hot as hell.
It definitely.
I will say, like, that's the first drink I've ever had
But
that's
you're
actually
okay
had that
now,
kind of
though,
heat.
Jordan.
Yeah,
Oh
that was
yeah,
heat.
I'm good.
That was
This
some
helps.
heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
helps.
That was some heat.
If you eat one of these hot sauces,
I'm good.
I'm
No,
gonna try,
don't.
but I'm gonna do it.
Kyle Heine says
I'm a
he's gonna
baby.
brave it.
I'm gonna
I
try.
told
mean,
did,
it's
I
gonna
told
suck,
you, and you
but
never
I'm
told him because you wanted him to still do it.
I don't know if I
Did you
told you
tell
or
him?
not.
what?
I
That's kinda
told
messed
you
up
that
if I
I would
didn't.
I would brave the hot sauce challenge for you since
If I
you
didn't
figured
wanna
out a
do
way to keep the dogs.
No, Kyle's
Oh
gonna
no,
do
no, no!
it.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it. I'm,
You-
I'm
you
actually
brave.
like I'm
He's a
interested
hot
in
one.
doing it.
You were
Yeah, I'm
already.
saying I want to see what it's like.
What did you think about the Devil's Dick?
The devil's dick. It was. It was.
It's like a Howard Stern show.
Yeah. It was a little hot.
mean-
It was a little spicy,
Him too,
but
him too.
if I had a little napkin and stuff to clean up the.
Oh,
no,
But it
it'd be
wasn't.
all right.
It wasn't too bad for
But
too
it wasn't
long.
too bad,
huh?
and it definitely dissipates. It's good.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what's good about this
Goes
drink
away.
is the name just creates a whole
Yeah.
lot of laughter.
Yeah.
Genre. Yeah.
The devil's
And Tina, you always loved the
I
Devil's
love it
Dick.
so. I love that devil's dick.
That
Oh
she
my
married
God.
it.
Yeah.
So,
Don't give yourself-
Now we're getting off.
do you want to?
Oh, pun not intended.
I was just trying to make a joke about how I'm such an asshole. A lot of people call me the devil. I don't know. It was a reach, I guess. But
Why
what are we gonna?
Ethan Ayers, like asshole devil, really? That far?
So,
He's
it
been
was
called a
like
dick before.
Yeah, definitely. A
I
dick.
watched too many Bill Burr and Tim Dillon podcasts, and then got on my podcast, and I thought I could
Yeah,
like
for
rant
sure.
like a dick.
Yeah,
See, the thing is, they're funny.
they are.
I'm not funny, so I just do it.
Yourself a
People
little
think
more
I'm like
credit.
just screaming at them like an asshole, and they do it, and they're like, "It's funny."
It's funny.
It makes-
They
oh,
have a whole
they
thing
make-
going.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a shtick that they do, and it's cool.
Yep.
Bill Burr like rant comedy.
Yeah, Bill
It'd
Burr
be
is
funny
an
to
asshole.
do that. If you're not doing that, it's just like you're like,
Well, you gotta build that rapport with your audience.
yeah, they weren't digging it. They weren't digging
They did
it.
not like it. It was my worst viewed
Yeah, yeah.
podcast of.
See, I feel
the
like Bill Burr fans, whenever they go, they expect to get harassed.
Yes, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
and I love him.
They're like, this dude's about to be a clown.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
They
not
know
even a
Bill Burr,
clown.
yeah.
Just I respect. I think
Yeah.
his
Well,
Bill
as,
Burr
as
might
far
be
as
one of the
clown,
top
like
comedians
raunchy
going right
kind
now.
of comedy.
all comics are
yeah.
clowns in my opinion.
Yeah, they're all
But
crazy.
Yeah.
I also thought this was gonna be like a comedy podcast, and turns out
It is. When you got Mike Wilson and Kyle on it, it's for sure a comedy podcast.
I agree. I mean, I love it. I love it either way.
I mean, Mike
Thank
was
But a lot,
you.
weird.
a lot of my viewers are NASCAR or dirt track or people like
NASCAR,
that
NASCAR.
want to hear about race car talk and shit. We don't have to do that, but you do.
I don't
You
have
do
too
actually, compared to Josh. Do you pay attention? You're a stats guy. Do you pay attention to NASCAR, Kyle?
No, but the only
A little bit you
NASCAR. I mean, I don't.
You would know
mind
more
it.
than Tyler
I mean,
and Josh.
I know racers and stuff. Like, I know
Yeah, you
names.
know
Well, names.
Yeah, I know names.
Who won the
And,
championship?
In Charlotte, I'm around it. So you got
Exactly.
the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah, that's a good way to tell. Who won the championship?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, so he doesn't really watch it.
Was it one of the younger guys? I don't know.
I think.
I mean, he is definitely. Is he the
I
youngest
have
to win?
the closest thing I do have to like any kind
No.
of NASCAR is Bubba Wallace. I do kind of have a little bit of a story about that.
What's that?
Well,
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
yeah. Well, so my friend
you gotta
got
put
a
to that-
condo, bought a condo in Charlotte, and long story short, we ended up finding out through a really weird way that Bubba Wallace's girlfriend lives underneath her.
Oh wow.
So she lives with two people. They got a puppy. The puppy went out on the porch, pissed all over the porch.
Oh my god.
It went down and got all over the charcuterie board
Sure.
of Bubba Wallace's girlfriend.
The
who lived there and-
charcuterie.
like, charcuterie.
I don't know how
Whatever.
to say that word either. So I wasn't about to
Charcuterie.
cor- I wasn't about to correct.
As
you.
a dude, I was
A lot of
expecting to say
people
cheese
like
board.
Go out there and do charcuterie. So pisses all over it. She comes up and just bitches out my friend Lindsay and whoever's there. It's like,
Deservingly
your
so or
dog-
not?
I think a little bit of both. Like you probably shouldn't let your dog just piss through the.
Yeah. that's
Shouldn't
true.
leave your chart.
They're outside. It's like
Char-
right below.
Charcuterie.
But we ended
It's
up
a
finding
cheese
out-
board.
Relying on Jordan.
Yeah,
Charcuterie.
charcuterie.
Well, technically.
Charcuterie.
Either way, you shouldn't leave that outside.
First of all,
But they're out-
something
no,
with
they're not
cooter in
leaving
it
outside.
should not
They're
be
like-
allowed.
They're
who's
on
making
like
those
their
types
patio.
of trays that can't afford? You know, why are you living in an apartment? Either way.
Oh wait,
They're on
I
their
put my.
patio eating.
Can you
And
not?
it's just right-
Can you not
right
get those
before.
wait? Because we wash ours.
Yeah, I mean,
Watch
if you
what?
like, I guess.
like
if you
like in the
that,
dishwasher,
yeah.
the charcuterie board.
We don't
No, they're
have.
talking about
no.
they had meat.
I mean,
and-
oh, so
like,
we have
they
a
were-
cutting board that's
all right,
kind of
I
like
guess I-
No,
they're
it's like wood and got.
Mike,
Mike,
it was
they're like eating
prepared,
on it.
They were having a party.
They were having a party. They
Meat.
had
Oh, there was
people
food
over,
on
there
it.
was
And then there
girls
was
there,
dog piss
and
on
then
it.
dog piss went down and hit.
I missed
So then
that.
she marched
bad.
upstairs and just bitched out my friend who lives upstairs.
So I would say that's a
and
rightfully
she's
so
been
kind of
a little
situation.
bit of a
Yeah, see, that's what I was kind of
something the last couple of times that they've had exchanges.
Um,
So it's interesting. So, and I don't know if they're still together, but we found out that that is Bubba Wallace's girlfriend.
Well, that's pretty
Shout out
cool.
Bubba Wallace.
shout out Bubba Wallace,
Bubba
baby.
Wallace. Bubba
Hey,
Wallace.
So-
he goes on the Glass Case of Emotions podcast. Him and Ryan
I
Blaney.
mean, him
they
and Michael
kinda like-
Jordan and Denny Hamlin, they got the team
They're
down
going
there.
next year.
That's
They
it.
do a podcast.
I'm interested
and
about that.
They say you punch up. I've like fucking made fun of their podcast 1,000 times.
So I did want to talk to you
Gotta go
about
there.
that.
It's only
that-
down in North Carolina. Just like y'all drove up here, I can drive down there and go on.
What part?
That's a big podcast. It's called Glass Case of Emotions. It's mostly Ryan Blaney's deal.
Oh, Ryan
Bubba
Blaney.
Wallace.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bubba Wallace stars on it a lot because they're best friends.
Yeah, I know. I've heard of Ryan Blaney.
Yeah. So
Oh, he's the one that like, almost died this year.
Ryan Newman.
Ryan Newman. Okay.
Yeah, it's a different guy.
I've met Ryan. I didn't meet him, but I've went on that field trip back in high school, and Ryan Newman was like the speaker of that field trip thing.
I'm gonna
Maybe
be
y'all
able to hear
don't.
that,
Maybe
Mike.
you guys didn't go on
Huh?
that one.
I'm gonna be able to hear that too. Though
Oh, my bad. I'll just see in the comments.
they should be telling them to us. Just kidding. I forgot to tell Mike. I mean,
We have to have it up because I can't see. I'm
I
blind.
never can either.
it's too small.
I'll bring it back.
I turn it
I
all the
heard
way
a
down.
little story.
Hmm?
I turn it all the way down.
Oh,
Yeah, just about.
Oh yeah.
NASCAR.
As far as NASCAR goes,
Bubba
what do you?
Wallace.
So I saw you post about that one lug nut thing. So what do you think is going to do with that?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a non-factor. I mean, there is the thing where when you go into the pits, you get all your 5 lug nuts changed, obviously, and sometimes they miss one. There was a rule against that for a while, to where you couldn't miss any lug nuts, and none of them could be loose. Then they took that rule away. A lot of people are really mad because it's just like you're getting farther and farther away from the way it was when we were kids, and it's just like that's inevitable. But I also understand it because we'd just be IndyCar or something at
Yeah.
that point. You end up turning it into supercars, like crazy stuff that doesn't even exist. But to be honest, NASCAR has already been there for
I mean,
10, 20 years. Like if you look at these cars, It's nothing that you're driving down the road.
Especially when
What people want to see is like a Toyota Camry versus, or like whatever the best car they make, versus a Chevy Corvette versus a Ford GT500 Mustang or whatever their Shelby GT. I don't know what their best
Yeah.
package is. I don't give a shit about Ford.
Well, is there a difference between like so they have like the Toyota and the Chevy and the Ford and stuff like that? Are there different? I mean, I
No,
feel like
not
everything is
really.
the exact same.
They look different. They're
Yeah, so-
really not any,
So the only thing that's different is just the body make.
pretty much. I mean, they have different motors and stuff like that, but they're not really any different. It's more about like how much money you can spend, and it's really not even about that. It's mostly about the engineering and how many engineers you can pay for, and then how many. A lot of the financial side comes down to how many dollars you can spend on the pit crew to change tires in 4 seconds or whatever.
I will say that you know what my pet peeve about NASCAR is now.
Was it dying? What's up? What's going on back there? There's a lot of movement.
I'm just trying to get settled again.
Oh, I think you did a thumbs up or something.
You looked at me like, what's up?
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
You know, my pet peeve with NASCAR now is any type of damage that is done to a car. It can be like a dent, and it's like significant to your race. So as far as like aerodynamics and stuff like that goes, like.
That's been like that for a long time.
But see, I feel like cars nowadays are just so delicate. Whereas, you know, Dale Earnhardt days, you could sit there and like have a giant, you know, crunch on your fender or whatever, come in, they put on like that tape or whatever, and you go out and you can still win a race.
I agree. You're a little bit right, because there's also a new rule to where if your car has been up so bad to where it takes more than 5 minutes to fix it in the pits, you have to go behind the wall and like you can't race the rest of the day. But the parts have gotten lighter and cheaper. Back in the day, everything was real steel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It didn't fold as much. But they do still have the highly badass tape or whatever they call it.
Okay.
They still use it very oftenly, and it does work well. But I know what you're saying, because it's not the true fenders and stuff like they had
See,
back in the day.
that rule you just told me, that's where I'm not that well known in NASCAR. Because I like watching and stuff like that, but as far as like the rules and stuff like that, where the fine print goes, that's new to me.
Well, and a lot of people have a problem with the stages now too.
So I actually had a hard time getting used to that. I do like having a full race going. I can see like the argument on both sides.
There was a race the year before where Martin Truex got the pole and led the whole race and won it.
Yeah, I feel like something like that would be boring to watch.
Extremely.
Which now, I mean, you can tell the stages have kind of got more people into NASCAR. So like, you know, their stages and you win and stuff like that. And
NASCAR has definitely been exciting in the past 3 or 4 years. And I'm not saying it's due to the stages, but just in general, whatever package they've got going on, there's been so many close races in the past 3 years that I do definitely understand the frustration with trying to change rules. Like, everything should literally stay the same, because we've had the best racing we've had since the old era, in my opinion. And I think that every highlight reel in the past 2 years would show that. Because there's like the Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch races. There was the Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott races.
yeah,
I could go on for days. I don't think anybody in this studio is going to know what I'm saying, but racing in NASCAR, like, I almost fell out of love with NASCAR. I didn't, but I almost did. And mostly just being so busy. But like the past couple of years, the racing has been so good. I really couldn't. And now the one lug nut shit isn't gonna to get back to that. It's not gonna, like, I'm not watching NASCAR anymore. I'm not going there. But
yeah.
I can understand people don't want it to change because it's so good right now. Just like back when it was really good back in the day, people didn't want it to change to like all these pretty much bodies that have different like logos, but they're all the same shit pretty much.
Yeah.
People never wanted to go there because the racing was so good back then. So I understand the frustration with change, because as far as I'm concerned, the racing lately has been better than it has been in the past 20 years.
Well, that's just as, like, you can take the NFL, for example. Like, as far as, like, back in the day, and as far as back in the day, I'm talking about, like, you know, whenever we were in high school and stuff like that, hits were a lot more gruesome back then than they are now. Like, as far as this body weight rule and all that stuff, I think that's just absolutely ridiculous. You can't hit a quarterback and then just stop mid-motion, just try to adjust yourself, and then get a penalty because you accidentally landed on top of another man. Like,
Yeah.
you're hitting him,
I know. I get it.
You want to give it your all, and if you don't give it your all, you're going to get hurt. So I mean, there's a give and take kind of situation there. So that
do I want to get hurt to avoid a penalty, or do I,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, or do I even want to tackle him? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
what if
it's
he
like
gets
when
out of
they're
it because of?
It's like when they're in midair and they're tackling the guy. How do you change positions?
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Or like
Or
when
you
you're
get
tackling
fouled.
the guy and then he adjusts positions and you hit him helmet to helmet.
You know what's really
Sometimes
annoying?
it's very guilty, but sometimes it is like
Yeah, I mean, Drew
there's
Brees
no
just
way
went
to-
out for that exact injury. Dude smacked him right into the ground, broke 11 ribs or whatever, and punctured his lung. And that was
Oh my
it. He was
God.
out for
Oh
a
yeah,
little
he
bit.
got messed up.
He got messed up,
Oh my
punctured his
God.
lung, but then he was
Punctured
back
his lung?
in,
I thought
he
you
was
die
back
when
in
that
like 3-4
happens.
weeks, but
No.
They can inflate it back up.
yeah, I mean they'll do what they
Yeah,
got to
too,
do,
it's fine.
but
Yeah,
it's all
it's
about
like
keeping
kidneys.
the quarterback up. They don't want the quarterback to be
I'm a
hurt
smoker, dude.
because
I'm worried about that shit, bro.
it's hard. It's hard.
I
Well,
to
tried to
be
puncture
stop
my
that.
lung for years.
It's your problem.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Kyle. What?
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I was just saying, like when like quarterbacks go down, it's hard. That's when like viewership goes down. So they want to keep that quarterback up, more
Yeah.
points.
That's
But
another
also
thing,
too, when
it's just about
when
ratings.
hits go, viewership goes up.
No, agreed. Yeah, when you allow hits, it's the same thing. But when those quarterbacks go out for a long period of time, then that viewership goes down.
I mean, I'm a big fan of James Harrison with the Steelers,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
you like
man
the Steelers,
ruined
so
some
there you go.
people's lives.
Yeah, I mean,
James
I'm a big
Harrison, he's
fan
out
of
of the
people
league.
dying. I
That
watch
dude could
UFC,
probably still play
so
today.
I love it, but
But he's just out of the league.
I mean, I just think it's absolutely fascinating just to see.
to be
like,
honest, a lot of people say that the hits you take in football are way worse than any hit you could ever take in the UFC.
well,
You're
see,
running full
Probably right
speed
there.
with padding.
so there
Yeah.
there was ru-
You're
you're
just
doing it
you're pretty
more
much
often,
naked
probably.
in MMA. You're pretty much naked trying to punch a guy.
Yeah.
When you're running full speed with padding, like you have the confidence, you can really fuck stuff up.
Yeah, like those linemen, man, are always
Crank your
just
neck.
I mean, wearing a helmet.
bashing
So whenever
heads.
you wear a NASCAR, because playing football, like the padding in there is still significantly hard. I mean, it'll like cushion it a little bit,
It's
but
pretty soft, but it's pretty soft actually compared to a football helmet. I've worn football helmets. That shit is garbage. Yeah,
dude,
Dude, I did it
If-
like once or twice, man. That shit is crazy.
there's been a few
yeah,
times
they
where
need NASCAR helmets for football guys.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's been a
that's
few times
hard.
where you get hit and it's just like lights out for a
Yeah.
second.
I think part of the problem is
There's a different
Which it-
technology now.
it's ridiculous, but people reuse football helmets.
you know what's
Oh,
funny?
yeah.
I have a story about.
Which
With
is
kids
gross.
too, which
That
is
should
bad.
never happen.
They just give you a helmet.
I do have a story
Maybe
about
the
football
pandemic
hits
will
that
fix
Josh
that
is gonna
forever.
love.
What's that?
So my senior year of football, I had switched. I think I had switched whenever I was a junior to linebacker, which was a new position. I was still getting used to it. We were doing defensive drills and stuff like that. So there was this one kid, I forget his name, but he was on the varsity squad, and he was, I think, a year younger than us. And nobody wanted to go against him because he went 110% in practice. So if you got hit, you knew you were about to get hit.
True Lee Roberts.
So we're doing defensive drills, and there's like a line of people, and I'm not paying attention. Everyone's like, "Yeah, I'm not going." So I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So I go up to the line, and I'm like, "All right, let's go." And then I realize who I'm up against, and I'm like, "Oh God, this is not gonna go well." So I'm just like, should I just try? Should I just walk through and just take it? So I give it a little bit of effort, and I go, and it wasn't even worth it because this dude just knocks my lights out, and it was probably one of the hardest hits I've taken in
Did you
practice.
actually go out?
No, but I remember going to the back of the line. I'm like, oh man, I'm just gonna go ahead and hang back here for a little bit.
I know that's what spawned this idea is literally Caleb. I like tackled him or something like I can't remember what happened.
Your nephew?
Yes, he's like
he and
I
he
know.
drilled
He's
him.
like I drilled him.
him.
I drilled him. He's like I didn't go out though. I'm like
I'll show you out.
what?
My God.
I was like Jesus, Caleb. Yeah, of course you didn't go out. I hope you haven't been knocked out before.
But you know what? That's what I miss in sports and stuff because that's what made
I did it when I tackled him.
it's just like the culture nowadays too.
Almost
So
knocked him out. I was trying to knock him out.
our parents, our grandparents, stuff like that. When they get hurt, they used to just rub some dirt in it, keep on going. Now
Yeah,
like
rub some dirt in your eyeballs, pop back up. Whatever.
yeah, man. You break a leg, you go ahead and walk home.
Kyle's got to go check on the kids. Hold on. I agree. I don't know. What I wanted to bring up this story earlier. You've been known to pop back and forth. You said you ended up showing back up at Tyler's earlier. There was one night where they walked you all the way home
That was Josh.
from my house.
That was Josh. He drove me home.
We had a party. I had some. I had coincidentally had some parents out of town. Maybe it was
Ooh,
just
what
a
night
small
was this?
party of a couple people.
Oh, was Jesse there?
No, it was a lot of people there. I was just trying to hide from my mom. it was a small party, and you got
Wasted.
no. You got buzzed up. We figured we'd just walk you home, just to be safe.
Oh, okay.
The person that walks him home comes all the way back to the party because it's only like midnight, 1 in the morning. More time to party. 2 in the morning comes. Mike Wilson's outside the back window. Like, I'm back, bitch! Like, what? Well, everybody's like, Mike, what? Like, you were so drunk we carried you home a mile and a half away 2 hours ago.
So about that story. So Josh is the one that took me home and he drove me home. Dropped
Did
me
he
off.
drive you?
So he drove
I thought
me.
he walked you home. That's my
Because
bad.
I don't think.
You don't remember? He walked you home, dog. It was only like your house back in the day was only a mile away. Not even, dude. It was like half mile.
Well, regardless,
It was
whether he
close.
drove or walked, I mean, I remember sitting in my driveway and he like left, and I'm just looking at it. And I'm like, I'm not going home.
That's kind of like your thing, though. Like, there's been
Yeah, he's
multiple
like, I ain't
occasions where you've
leaving.
done
The
that
Yeah.
shit.
So
You can drag me home. I will come back.
so that I
That's
am
what I was
known.
saying with going to this. You ended up coming back to Tyler's after the fact. After going to your parents getting caught, or not even maybe, you went to your house and then you went
Oh,
back
yeah,
to
yeah.
Tyler's house.
Yeah.
That's where I kind of spawned this from.
Yeah. So with that one, I actually ended up
Coincidentally,
going
your
back to
mother just
Ethan's.
started
I forgot what we were talking about a minute ago, so I had to go into the next thing.
There's a lot of topics. There's a lot of history here.
Yeah, I know.
So a lot of
I love
times
it all.
That drunk Mike has gone to bed and come right back.
He's never gone all the way.
Revitalized.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you can put him down. He will get back up.
Yes.
That's a song, isn't it? Huh?
Unstoppable.
I get knocked down,
Yeah, I wouldn't
but I
even
get
think
up
of that
again.
one. That was an old one. I was thinking of that one.
Wow.
What so I guess what do you have to say about that night? You were about to get into something. I feel like Josh drove you home.
Oh yeah, whether Josh walked or drove me, I just stood in my driveway and I was like, y'all called it a night
going
for
back.
me, and I'm like, yeah, that's not a night for me, and I just, took a little stroll back to Ethan's house, and I'm just walking
And on
and
the
stumbling
way-
and stuff. Oh yeah, on the way. Now mind everybody, this is like 10 years ago, so I can't get in trouble right now.
No. The
Past the statute of limitations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
7 years old.
I think it was a few neighborhoods over on, the way to your house, obviously. A cop lived right off of Brandon Mill Parkway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting there and I got a little pocket knife, so I'm like, huh.
Hammer
That
drunk.
would be
He already
re-
drove you home for being too drunk.
And I'm by myself, so I'm like, this would be really cool to have in my bedroom. Is a decal off of a cop car.
No.
So I
You
walk
remember
up there.
this?
No.
You remember this is what he showed up with? When he showed up to the back window, he was like, yeah, motherfuckers, we had just driven him home. He showed up an hour later, flashing. Go ahead.
So,
I don't remember this at all.
oh yeah,
It's the
well,
whole story, but we were thinking about editing it out.
well, now you're in the head of Mike Wilson.
Yeah.
So I'm walking there and I saw it, so I sat there and I looked at it for a little bit, and I'm like, you know what, that'd be really cool to have. So I walked up there and I don't know, I just kind of, I didn't really knew how cop decals worked. I didn't know if it was like a permanent lacquer or some nonsense and
Decal?
stuff like that.
Just
So
like anything else.
I kind of took my little pocket knife and I kind of worked at the edge a little bit. And mind you, I was out there for not a long time. I was probably.
next to like the stripe, so you perfectly cut down the middle of the stripe and the stripe.
I
You
did
peeled off-
separate. I did separate.
You peeled it, the perfectly just a badge off the door.
Yeah, it was the
So Mike shows up after we dropped him off for being too intoxicated. He shows back up at the house. We had long bay windows. Jordan needs to hear this. Does she know this story?
I don't think she's heard this story.
Jordan,
Welcome to the fam.
We're
You
telling.
missed
We're
it.
telling. It's story time.
Retell it quick.
Oh.
Big party. No, small party at my house.
It was a very
My mom
small party.
watching? Is my mom watching? Small party. Small
Yeah,
party
well,
at
it
my
passed
house.
the statute of limitations. So.
Jeanette's watching.
Not with my mom. Or, like, it's not the statute of limitations with my mom. Is that what I'm trying to say?
I don't know.
Yeah, past
your
statute of
mom
limitations. Hey, shout out to my sister Nicole. She finally checked into the podcast.
What's up, Nicole? We all love Nicole.
The real MVP.
Yeah, always
The real
there.
MVP.
Other than Kyle.
She really is,
And
though.
Kyle's
She always
parents.
came through and picked Mike up when he had too much.
That
to drink.
is true. She was my
Bless her.
She was my Uber all the time.
When we didn't.
Oh, you know what? There's a story after this. Remember whenever I was supposed to come over to your house and I was way too gone, and she's trying to drive me. I'm giving her directions. I never
Same
made it.
story on Tom. I'm just kidding. No.
Same thing.
Tell me that one. I don't remember that one.
It
So
was
so
here.
so anyway,
It was here.
so finish the story that we
Here?
were telling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all were living here.
Oh.
It was
So
here.
so previous story, cop decal. So I go ahead and take it off, and I'm like walking down.
He cut.
He
We
scraped
dropped.
it off with
Okay,
his
Jordan just walked back in the studio. Okay, Jordan. We took him home. We had a party. You saw that part. We took him home. He had drank too much.
Uh-huh.
Instead of him staying at home going to bed, he comes back to the party and on the way decides it'd be a good idea to cut the decal off the side of a police car.
Oh, he told me this.
Oh, okay. I didn't
and
know
bring
if
it back
I
to
told you
the and then, so like I said, when he gets back to the party, he's not only back at the party and saying, "Yeah, I'm here," through the window, he's got a police car emblem in his hand, and we're like, we're all sitting like at a party like, "Oh fuck!" Like they're gonna be looking for that. Like, you know what, like, not that it has a GPS chip on it, but we're just like, I don't know. I don't like seeing that on my back patio. Like,
You
on
know
the
what Josh
surface.
did? His smart thinking. He took it and just like shoved it under your couch. He was like, "We're good."
Yeah.
Still under
They
there
can't
right
see
now.
it.
Great.
Well, no. So I did end up. I took it and I went to Radford and it was
You
on.
hung it up. Yeah,
It was on my wall,
Yeah, yeah.
and Riley actually ended up eating it through her crate.
Jeez.
Good job, Riley.
So that's the
Doesn't sound
story
like
of the
her at
decal.
all.
I
But
know,
anyway, so
right?
the story that
She's a nice dog, though. She's
Riley, she is a absolute.
She's
She's
the
dog.
best dog ever.
She is a.
That's what I was saying earlier. Is
angel.
my dog is just an asshole. That's what makes it complicated.
I mean,
Riley's nice. She's crazy.
she's spoiled.
Yeah.
She's definitely
Riley
spoiled.
ran into a trailer at my
Oh
house
God.
3 times out of 3 visits.
Riley gave me a fat lip
Mike
on my
runs
wedding
the
day.
church.
Oh my! Oh, did she really?
Yes, she did.
Aw.
All the men had come back to the house, and I was spending the night at my mom's house, and I had forgotten something, so we came to swing by to like get like my makeup
I
bag.
got beers out there.
And
You
Riley
need one?
was here and was
Yeah.
like just so excited to see me that she like leapt up, smacked me in the face, knocked me onto the ground,
Thanks, bro.
and I had a fat lip on my
Oh
wedding
no!
day.
On your wedding day,
Yeah.
She gets
Yeah.
so excited.
Riley. Oh wait a second. I
so
feel like I
happy.
remember this.
Yeah, because I ate shit in the driveway.
On the driveway? Oh my god.
You fell.
Yeah, like she like leapt up into my arms, and I was wasted
Oh,
and
shit.
not expecting.
Yo,
it.
Ethan, I think I
I got an
have
accidental
Michelob in the
wine
fridge.
drunk at the rehearsal dinner,
Yeah.
and was just like shit faced, and the
3-4
next thing I
glasses,
knew,
man.
like Riley was in my arms, and like I was not prepared to support her weight.
Oh my gosh!
I don't think anyone's prepared to support her weight.
Especially now.
Notice how heavy that dog is. She's dense.
She's
Yeah.
a big
She's
girl
not-
now.
very
She's a
big
big one
girl,
now.
but she's like, she's hefty.
She's so cute. But
She's
yeah,
kinda
She's the
big
greatest
now.
dog, though.
Driver
You-
with a fat lip.
I remember when you rescued her from Radford. It was awesome.
She's
Took
the
her out of
best.
Thanks.
perfect.
Has anybody commented yet?
I have no
Just
idea.
watch it.
I don't
No,
see.
Michael.
I don't know that a lot of people have.
You haven't
like,
taken an egg yet, have you?
We haven't gotten
Yeah,
crazy
do
yet.
your
It's
egg.
been all inside stories too. Like they
Yeah.
can
Mike,
contribute.
are you
That's
going to
true.
do all 3 eggs at once, or one at a time, or one in a beer? What are you going to do here,
Well,
Mike?
I definitely want to do.
Do 3 at a time.
Ethan, do you do it with him or?
I can try and do
Hell
3.
no.
Okay.
I can't just chug it. I'm trying to think.
A raw egg and a beer.
See, I feel like raw egg and a beer would be hard
You did it
because.
a long time ago.
Do you just do
That
the raw
sounds
egg, or do
worse.
you do like a half beer?
Now, see, I
with
feel
raw
like the
egg?
raw egg and a beer would be harder because you're trying to like pretty much down a beer, which your stomach's full, and then you're trying to get an egg down.
Maybe do like
Yeah.
a
Just
quarter
like,
beer and with like a little bit of something. With
I can definitely do an egg and a pop.
Let's
dro-
pump-
drop that
okay,
down.
pump that
Put
shit.
this out.
Yeah, Mike put that
Get
out.
after it.
Pump.
Who
Are you-
wants to see? I'm
you
not
gonna
looking
do
at the
too?
comments. I'm not looking at the comments.
I'm looking at him.
There's a. You are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody said anything? You said no.
No, it only just says people are watching.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Tyler Groves
What we got?
commented our group chat.
Who
We
is?
got, we
Oh,
got
really?
4 watching.
Well,
babe.
What, 6 hours ago?
He
I
could
said
just-
who-
he
I
could
asked-
literally-
I asked if there anybody was
How'd
our
watching.
you know
whole
my
group
mom was
chat is
watching?
watching this right now, and he
Yeah,
checks our group
Jeanette's
chat.
watching.
He's the
How you
only
know?
one not watching.
Oh, you saw it on
I
that?
can see her. Hey,
Shout
Jeanette.
out, shout out, mom and dad. Is dad watching? I guess
favorite
dad's
Dad's
watching on
probably
mom.
watching.
Tyler said, "Y'all shout out my ass or what?" Shout out
Nah,
Tyler
he
Groves.
doesn't
Is he
even know because
watching
he's
or,
not
I'm gonna
or
have to
what?
watch it tomorrow or maybe the next
He watched the
day.
last one, Josh Evans.
He hasn't watched it all. He doesn't watch shit, man.
Do you really need him to do the egg
He's a
with
great
you?
friend.
Do
and,
it.
not a great friend.
it.
Do it.
Your wife wants you to do it.
I was just talking earlier about how Jordan was trying to talk him into 6 eggs, and I was like, Jesse would never do like that to me. Like she would talk me out of it. Now here you are, you're like,
Do it.
I'm a bad influence.
not even. Y'all never even talked about this. Now she's.
Wait a second. Can I
You
tell
gonna do
this?
beer? We gotta do beer on the first one. If you're gonna do one,
Now,
you gotta do beer.
how much beer? The whole beer?
No,
No,
you
do
got
like a
fancy
quarter.
beer.
Enough to wash
it.
down the egg, bro.
In fact, I'll do your beer with you.
Do you really need to wash it down, Mike?
Well,
Oh,
I
he's
bought
saying
egg
do
would
the
be
beer
pretty
with
rough.
the egg.
Ew. Ugh.
Y'all can't even eat
That's
peppers.
what grosses you out.
Beer with egg? Yeah. Ew.
Now I will say
I'd rather do plain raw egg. I feel
Jordan
like.
is fancy with her food.
I'm not fancy.
With your raw eggs.
That was a good way of saying
What'd y'all just say?
fancy.
Français? What?
Where did you put
It's
your raw egg?
like saying
Mike?
target but français.
Where'd you put your raw egg?
I
Back
put
in the
it.
box.
Oh, you talking about the show?
No, don't put it in there.
This is like a challenge you saw, or who came up with this?
It's a miner's breakfast.
Well, apparently
Oh,
Mike used
miner's
to do this on
breakfast?
the regular.
When
Yeah.
you're in was
Hey.
made on.
Oh,
the
yeah, we can
miners-
get
I'm
into
trying to
why I
touch too
did
much.
it.
I got raw eggs on my finger.
Point down, baby.
Lick it.
Michael Senior is watching.
Oh, there he is.
Her head.
There we go, Papa.
Michael Senior, Papa.
What's
Hey,
up, Papa?
pick
When you're a coal miner and you got to get your eggs, hey, Tom, have you ever drinking a raw egg before, Mike? Why?
Oh, like why? All
Well,
right.
tell me about this a little bit. Like, you've done this
Okay.
before. I was super nervous going into my first raw egg with a beer, and I thought,
Mike's done this
salmonella, I'm
for
going to die.
Many times.
And then I texted you, I'm like, check this out. You're like,
Is that
I
a
drink
thing?
raw eggs all the time.
Is that a thing? That you, well, I watched the movies where they're like down in raw eggs with Rocky, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm so ripped."
For one, that's a movie. Two, people that are afraid of getting
I
salmonella.
lived my life out of a movie.
Yeah. People that are afraid of getting salmonella from eggs should only eat their eggs well done.
Well,
If you eat
so
your eggs with a raw yolk, then what do we? You know what I mean?
A
It's-
runny yolk?
so
all
the
two
the
is
story
same.
the story
About
as far as like why I drank raw eggs before is I used to like travel to Charlotte.
How do you feel
Tyler
about
and
cooking?
Kyle are there. Yeah. Well,
That's the craziest.
I was on a
I've ever
crazy
done.
diet where there's literally no carbs. So I'd be like, I have a meal. I have a can of tuna.
Gotta
Pop.
do it.
Done.
Yeah.
So enjoy your 17 carbs
yeah, this
or
man-
17
this man
calories, and you're just
raw
gone after
egg
3
and
beers,
a
which is
can
why
of
I was so
tuna.
drunk all the
I can't believe
time.
I'm doing this.
You-
This is
you-
what I
That's
wanted
not
to
the
avoid.
reason
Please
why you were
don't
so
do it.
drunk all
No,
the
no,
time.
no,
it's
Michael
100%,
Wilson.
man.
I've
It's
done it before.
Well,
a lot of
God.
it.
The alcohol might have had something to do
You
with
can
it.
feel the
But
whole.
also, you had nothing
Jordan,
in your stomach.
I can tell
You
you
had
this
a
one
can
thing.
of tuna and a raw egg.
I've done this before. When you do it, you can feel that massive yolk
Dude, stop.
go down your
stop.
throat.
It can't
You know what I'm
taste much,
saying?
or it can't be worse than like
You can feel it on all perimeters of your
That yolk is a little
gullet.
more dense. But
Mike's
like,
is so
have you ever
dark.
eaten like a
It's
oyster?
better. It cooks it more. It's
Senior
more
said
alcohol.
just swallow it.
Yeah.
Just swallow.
I'd
can't
rather
be
just
much-
have
it
the
can't be
plain
that different
raw
than like a
egg.
So-
oyster or something.
Oh, so anyway, so the story.
I love
So
oysters.
so
Shout
I
out
remember
oysters.
waking up. I think it was like a drunk night in Charlotte or whatever. So I woke up early before like all the boys and stuff.
We're gonna stir these, huh?
Oh, we are not gonna stir these. So I woke up early.
Wait,
Nobody
you
was
gonna
up,
really do
and I
one?
saw like their kitchen and stuff.
It's in there.
Oh my god.
I saw their kitchen, and I was like,
Be on best game
I'm not
stove.
gonna really cook on their stove and stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and crack this egg in my mouth, and there's breakfast.
So you didn't even put it in a bowl or a cup.
so
You literally cracked it
disgusting.
into your mouth.
Well, I'm
You
not.
gotta
Gonna, I'm not.
put it in
I'm
a
not.
cup.
Animal.
Yeah,
You
no.
had to put it in a
I
cup.
just cracked it in my mouth. I wasn't gonna dirty a bowl or anything.
You're so.
He was so nervous. He was like on the couch.
Well, yeah. So I slept on
Did
the
you
couch. I
crack
didn't want
it
to wake
on your
anybody.
teeth and open it in your
No,
mouth?
so I was like. Oh no! So I did crack it on the counter as far as like opening the egg, pop on the counter and just like pop it in your mouth, and you're good to go. I did two of
How
them,
did that feel when it went down your gullet?
like a large oyster.
There you go.
I don't like
That's what I said.
oysters. Do you like
I love
oysters,
oysters.
Jordan?
I do like oysters.
So you can do an
Do
egg.
you love
Wilmington, shout out
kissing this
Wilmington,
lovely
shout out the
man
beach
right after
area.
this challenge?
What?
Do you love kissing this lovely man right after this?
No, he's gonna have to brush his teeth first.
Oh man.
All right.
Oh.
I guess you guys
Oh
can do
my
it.
god.
This is gross.
Oh,
I don't know
I
why
can't
you guys
hate
think
this, dude. I
is
did it once. I swear I'd never
Look,
do it again.
So I
I'd
can't.
much rather have that beer.
I can't even see
Ew.
mine except for that milky part down here. at
That
the
would be
bottom.
good for
Ew,
me.
Mike's is gonna be so nice.
Last time I did it, I had a hard beer. You gonna cheers me or
I
what,
suggest
Mike?
after this we get new
I
challenges.
tried to give Jordan a
on
hug
this
earlier, and
podcast.
she totally fucking
Turn
abandoned
left
me.
on the
Wait,
egg
what?
challenge.
When you got here,
You know
Did
what?
you
fault.
really?
You're
Hang on.
looking the other way.
Wrong.
Actually,
Oh, I'm
6 feet.
sorry.
I'll give you a highlight.
6 feet.
So after
I
this,
abandoned her dog.
We
after
got
the-
a good story.
after this, she can give her story because she has
Yeah.
a story about a hug.
Me?
Hug.
with
Not
me
not
and
not
Mike.
concerning you.
It'll make you feel better.
All right.
See
cheers,
this?
boys.
This is slow gin fizz. Have you ever had a slow gin fizz?
I don't know.
You're
I don't drink
smelly.
Just
gin.
drink that
Just
shit.
do it.
Look at those cups.
Oh
my
gosh.
God. Ew.
Ew, so gross.
God, it took so long.
Mike, slug it, bro. Slug it.
I can feel the egg yolk.
That's disgusting. I think the hot sauce is gonna
Mike
be
has zero
Way better.
reaction.
I can tell you right now.
I'll take the heat, but at least I don't have a raw egg going
I
down.
I could
That's
actually
disgusting.
I could actually do all those eggs at the It's,
You're
not,
gonna.
it's not bad.
Dude, I already
It's
put
not
on the tagline. You're gonna do 3.
That's gross.
Remember?
What?
He already said he would do 3.
bad. Oh, here's 3 right
We'll see
here.
how it goes. I'm Mike's manager tonight. We'll
Yeah, I
see how
know.
it goes.
No. You don't have to do
I
3
wanna
more.
throw it
That
up
you
in
would
the
do
car.
3 total. You only have to do 2 more.
I can do all those. 4? Yeah,
No,
it'd be
chill
4.
with the all of these. Don't you dare say that.
He's doing 4 now, baby.
Oh
He already
my
pounded
God,
it.
Mike.
Already pounded. Already committed.
Mike,
My
Mike,
manager is not managing.
Mike will
I
drink
will
4
manage
raw
it. You better not
eggs
do
tonight
4.
on air, baby.
If it's live, it's on air. Wait.
Yeah.
We better get a little
With that
compensation
logic, it
for
doesn't make any
that.
sense.
Well, that's what I said, but kind of in a different way.
All right, so Jordan, go ahead with your hug story.
Okay, so I've had a huge crush on Mike for years before we started dating.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, wait. Let's,
Ooh,
let's
I
see.
like this
How
story.
many
This is kind of
years?
cool.
Years, like I'm
Years?
saying 5
You
years.
guys crossed
She came out
paths
hot
a
in this.
lot? How'd
She
that
wouldn't.
happen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Oh, yeah, yeah.
About this?
Like
That's
her
not very
openness
well.
to this. Yeah.
I didn't know about this.
my mom was best friends with his aunt.
Oh, okay.
And so,
So family
that's
friends.
how we crossed
Gotcha.
paths.
Boom.
Was it the raw eggs that did it for you?
Oh yeah,
Damn.
that was
This
such a
guy's
turn
wild.
on.
This guy's nuts.
It was the Tay Tay that did it for her.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know what that means.
Taylor Swift.
we met. Well,
Tay, what the?
Tyler's in that story.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure Taylor
Alright, well,
Swift.
we'll
has
jump
You,
back.
Jordan, and Taylor Swift are
Taylor
you,
Swift.
Jordan, and Mike Wilson, Tyler are all Taylor Swift fans. I've
Um,
got
Yeah,
a
yeah,
raw
I-
egg yolk on my chin. I need to.
I like Tay Tay. Oh, so anyway, go ahead with your story.
Yeah,
Oh,
go back
okay.
to Jordan's story.
So
Sorry.
yes, so Mike came the first time I met. I was like, we met. I was 13 and he was what 18.
20.
Fell in love at the first
What's
sight.
6 years?
No,
Sounds weird now. Hold on, Jordan.
It does
Hold on.
sound
We're gonna have to edit this part out, and I don't know how to do that. So
Let me-
we're live. What was
yes,
Yeah.
I know it gets better.
that? First time I was 9, he was 20.
God, it gets better 'cause it's
Okay.
illegal as shit right now.
Okay.
He came with
over
his
that part.
girlfriend. Okay, he came with his girlfriend at the
Who was
time.
that?
That was
Yeah,
so. All right, so prefacing this, the first time we met,
She was 13. You
we were on our way to the second year beach week with Alex to.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow. You guys met then?
That was the first time we
my
ever met.
Oh
Oh.
my god. Wait, hold on. Can I just cut it
Was that
in really
there?
quick? So you met Mike before our beach week 2011?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
First
Y'all
time
graduated.
I ever met.
Oh, my
I
God.
graduated with you, Kyle.
That's what I said, 2011.
Yeah.
Graduate.
The first time I ever
Anyways.
met Jordan, she told me that Mike could outdrink any of us, and then got
I know.
fucking shit wasted.
I know. I spoke
She
to
did
him.
or he did?
He did.
Well, that makes
Well,
Off of like a Mad Dog 2020.
I will say,
you up.
to her benefit, I can drink a lot. I'll just get really, really
Not
messed
anymore.
up.
No,
I
okay,
can
not anymore,
outdrink
but-
you now.
Mike could pound some fucking beers and some whatever, but yeah, it would end up being.
It made
Well-
me so insecure.
Like, he'll
because
just
I went
drink
to
it,
his sister
and
I
then
was like,
doesn't
have
matter
I
what
been
happens after.
So removed from this group for so
Yeah.
long that like Mike can drink now, and she goes, no, he's a liar.
Yeah, no. I
Thank
don't
you,
know
Nicole.
why I thought that at the time. In my defense, he had not.
You hadn't
He
seen
had.
it yet.
Yeah, I hadn't really seen it yet because every time that I saw him, he was already shit faced.
Makes sense.
Okay.
So
And
why
hammering
I had
beers.
a crush
You
on him,
assumed
I
that it had
don't
been a
fucking
You were
know.
13 and he was aging.
Yes.
He was able
40.
to drink. He was 45 years old.
45.
So that's kind of that's how we met, but
Beach week. You guys met at beach week in
Yes.
a weird way. That's crazy.
but
That's
we never
fucking
really
nuts.
talked. It was just like we kind of, you know.
Yeah, you were 13.
Yeah.
That understand.
Yeah.
So we didn't really
Caught
like.
your eye though.
Yeah. We didn't really talk until I came to Virginia to do the Tacky Like Christmas tour. And him and Tyler played freaking Taylor Swift
That's the
on
Tay-Tay.
the bus.
Tay Tay.
And for some god awful reason, I don't know why, but I had a crush on Mike from that moment on.
My family was
How old were
so
you at that point?
unbelievably
How old were you
mad
then?
that we
I
took
had
over
to
the
be
bus
like
over and was
16.
just
16.
cranking some
And
Tay
he
Tay,
was-
blaring our lungs like.
Mike is like
22.
22, so they're out
Yeah,
of
we're
college
6
or,
years
like, right
apart.
out of college.
Yeah. So I was like obsessed with him. Like I told my mom multiple times, like I'm gonna marry him one day. Just watch.
Which is
And-
pretty crazy looking
Yes.
back now.
Go, Jordan. What's happening now? Tell us your status.
Well, yeah.
Don't
Now
get
we're about to
married.
get
That's what
married. Yeah. Now we are.
This time next year, baby. Can't wait for that wedding.
Exactly.
2021.
Bring my flask and my pocket knife.
Right.
Yeet
Maybe
yeet.
don't bring the knife.
Probably not the knife, because that's.
I just, yeah.
I'll leave that at home.
But to get to the hug story, whenever Mike moved to Wilmington, I was 18 at the time, therefore legal. And
You didn't have to throw that in
We
there.
have to
Yeah,
specify
he already catches
Legal.
enough
was
heat.
legal to consent.
Yeah, he catches enough heat in the group chat. You don't need to
freaking
really
illegal.
play into this right now, Jordan. But here we are.
Statute of limitations, bitch. It's all out.
She's like, I'm still 19 now.
I'm
He's
still-
29.
Yeah, literally. But
Oh my God.
so I was in Greenville at college, and we would chat back and forth, but it was just for
Pre-legal
fun.
or post-legal?
This is
Post
18
legal.
now, post-
I was
Oh.
about 18 and a
Hey,
half.
dude.
When Mike was like, "What's up?
Crystalia would be
What's up?"
jealous, huh?
And it wasn't really like chatting. It would be like what once every like
Yeah,
4
it was
weeks. Like
nothing.
she would send me a picture, and I'd be like, cool.
Oh wait, what?
Well, Snapchat. Okay, so that sounded bad. It wasn't of the body or anything like that. It was like some random drink or something.
Yeah.
Terrible, terrible.
Yeah.
choice.
We always-
Anyways,
We're just creating worse things
I
for
know, I'm
ourselves.
making it worse.
So
Is
once
there a
you
shovel?
were out of college,
Yeah, is there a
you started
shovel?
talking to a college chick,
Yeah,
and then it just
yeah.
it kept going after that.
So I had,
Actually, it died for a while.
Who died? What?
No. You said it kept
You
going.
killed
So
her?
like,
Oh, it died.
so
for a
after
while.
like
Ooh.
college and
yeah.
stuff.
Whenever he moved to Wilmington,
I was like,
Twice?
It
Stinks.
my
you know?
God. It stinks in here.
Stinks, you know?
Mike put an end to the relationship. What happened?
no,
Yeah, you
There
don't
w-
want to
Started talking.
it was
Do we
just
need to go? This is family therapy.
now we're getting off.
Let's
now we're getting
address
off.
this. I need a
buddy.
couch. Let's move a couch in here.
Oh, my.
Well, our story is like really long, but I'll cut to the chase with the whole hugging thing. Whenever he was in Wilmington, I was visiting from Greenville, and my dog stayed at his aunt's house, which was where he was living at the time because my mom lived in an apartment. And I went in, and I thought Mike was coming to give me a hug because he was like walking towards me.
These,
wish.
these are the
And-
worst.
Oh, you were so
I,
excited.
yeah, I
Yeah.
put my
I'm in
arms up.
college now. I'm ready for
I'm
it.
grown. It's legal.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
okay.
ready.
It's my day.
If this is it, baby, this is how we start.
I'm gonna this guy.
We went from 0 to 1,000.
But to the X, man.
Hey, Alex Carter's in here.
They're not
today.
married
Anybody
yet.
watch that episode? Wax that way.
I literally had my arms up to hug him because I thought that's what he was doing, and he literally walked to me and walked
Slapped
past
you
me.
right
Mike
in the
probably
face.
saw it. Was
I
like,
did-
That's too weird. I don't know what to do.
I didn't even see it. I was oblivious. I was just like, I'm going to the gym.
And that
What?
same
What just happened there? Did you just pop off?
that same
Another
trip,
egg,
Where's my voice?
that same trip, I was trying to go on a date with him because I was like, this is gonna
Oh,
be the start
God,
of it.
this is a
and I
terrible
was like,
story.
let's go on a date, or I didn't say that. I was like, let's go out bowling or something. He's like, well, bowling's kind of expensive. How about you come over and watch a movie?
Get out of
His-
here.
Netflix
Stop
and
it.
chill right away.
Yes.
baby.
His
Mike.
aunt sat in between us the entire movie.
No way.
Hey,
Yes.
well, you could
And
go out
let's
to
get
a
the ages
movie
again
in
at this
the.
point.
Would
Let's
you
get
let
the
it
ages
go?
again.
Would you let it go?
Let's get the ages again at this point, where we were watching the movie with
She's
the aunt in
18
between.
and 3/4 at this point.
Eight.
I think
Well,
I was 19.
I will say this. You know what's good about the age
No,
difference
Josh
thing?
is asking.
No, the age of is not
So-
that.
it's
just,
really not.
It's
Well,
just-
if you
curious.
think about grandparents and stuff, they're like 12 years apart, so it doesn't really matter. But
I agree.
when I'm like 40, she's gonna be like what 34. So
Yeah, we're only
it's
like
not
6
terrible
years
for me.
apart.
yeah.
No, you're
It's
in
just
the
awkward
gravy.
in the beginning.
I'm looking straight.
Yeah, but now
It's only
fine.
awkward in the group chat, and then it's only awkward when she's like, "I was like 13. He was like,
I mean that part of the
19.
story does get dicey.
we
just
were
because
talking. It's like he's like, we weren't talking like that.
No,
like,
it wasn't
we knew
like
each
that
other.
at all.
Yeah, I know.
I
I
wish.
know.
Yeah,
It just,
the
it just,
hugging goes
it,
through.
it added to the,
Yeah.
Amazing.
the fuel for the fire for the
But
group
shit, here
chat
we
will
are.
be now refueled.
So I mean, I guess everybody in like a beginning relationship has fucking hope because
Yeah.
that was rough.
Tina's
Yeah, it
only,
was rough.
Tina's only 12.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Tina's only dated one person. To be fair, so
Tina's been locked up since probably 12,
Yeah,
13
since
years
eighth
old.
grade,
Yeah,
so-
doing
eighth
lives
grade,
with
cool.
lives. Yeah,
Tina's
well,
got no stories to share.
Except for kind of an awkward one like that.
A couple.
A couple.
Your Mike
Good.
Wilson just said it's time to switch stories. Oh my gosh.
all right. Well, you
on
wanted
that
to, you rebutted yourself about you ended up going back to Tyler's.
yeah.
And it was actually after they had gotten. I've got a raw egg in my body, and I don't know if I feel good
not-
about it.
Are you
very
hang on?
well.
Are you worried about that?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's
The
not
burp I just
comfortable.
had made me feel a little worried about it. You know?
You'll be fine. Rocky did it, and he came out to be a champion.
Yeah, that was on film. He got to puke it up right after.
His friend had died.
I just went outside
Did he
and
puke?
puked.
Did you throw up?
Spoiler alert.
Well, if you haven't seen Rocky, then
I should have.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Rocky by now, you're not gonna watch it.
We can't do spoiler alert
I'll
for
spoil
pre
a lot of movies for you.
1990s.
I'm a movie man. I got movies all
Or
day.
when did Rocky come out? That had to have been 1991. Somebody Google that.
Whenever color
Jordan, the
film just
producer.
came out.
She's
Hold
on
on.
the laptop.
Laptop
You
it
got
up.
the laptop right on you.
Oh,
She's not used
do
to
it.
these. She's only
sorry.
18.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, is that connected to this? Is that what
She's
we're
like,
looking
she
at?
went from
I
like
don't know what it is.
crushing on Mike Wilson to Jake
guys
Paul in
like-
like 2 seconds. She's like, oh, I got a computer and we're
Dude,
doing
Jake
this
Paul.
now.
We can talk about Jake Paul. That dude's a clown.
You want to do it?
Hate that guy.
Damn, he's gonna fight
Dude.
you now.
We can talk about that dude, and I will.
I want to see his ass get knocked out.
Right, he is
He's
such.
gonna get-
So bad.
First of
gonna
all,
get hit.
first of
He's
all,
gonna get
the
beat
fact
up
that
pretty
he would.
bad.
I hope he doesn't get the fight because if he does get the fight, it's
He
an
got the fight
absolute.
with,
No,
Ben
that's his
Askren.
brother. That's his. Oh, never mind. Okay.
got to fight Ben Askren.
1976.
Well,
76.
I guess any fight that
Yeah,
that
that's too
dude
old
gets
for me. I
is
can't.
disrespectful to any guy in the UFC or any fighting
can't
industry
figure
because
it
they
only if
work.
he beats them.
It's not,
Kind of weird.
Let's be serious.
I know.
Only if he beats them. He's only beaten Nate Robinson at basketball.
Yeah, but see who
if he
Kimbo Slice. So let's bring up Kimbo Slice because he was really cool in like YouTube and like beating up dudes and stuff like
The
that.
whole Miami outdoor backyard.
Yeah,
brawl.
so he went to MMA and got his ass
Compared
handed to
to
him.
Like
I
illegal
wouldn't say that. He
UFC.
won fights in the.
He had a hard time,
He had
harder
a
than
hard
what he
time.
expected.
He went to the UFC and only won a couple.
Yeah,
He was beat
so-
up quite a bit.
So he was.
Yeah.
So Jake Paul and like Logan Paul and all that nonsense,
these YouTube
like
stars that
they think that they
fight,
can just get
it's gonna be
a
different when they
record fight because that they have the money and they can do it. I mean, if they beat the guy, then I don't know.
Well, I don't because Kimbo Slice is a true gangster.
Well, I'm just
And a true-
I'm
a
just
true
I'm
boxer,
just saying
a
going
street
going
boxer.
from YouTube to fighting.
Jake
and-
Paul and all these guys are calling out way smaller men. Kimbo Slice was destined to be a heavyweight. That's all he could ever be.
Well, I'm just
Jake
saying
Paul is calling out Conor McGregor and all these small guys.
Conor
well, yeah.
McGregor has had.
Oh, he can beat the shit out of Jake Paul.
Dude.
I'm not saying that he would not beat him. I'm just saying Jake Paul is a way larger man than
Well, it's a
Dylan
little different
Dennis is
because
like
Kimbo Slice
Dylan
went
Dennis is like
from
145
street
pounds.
to UFC, so then it was like you had to be in the weight class.
And I also don't like the way that
Now
he's
this is
going
just
about it.
crazy
He's just
fights that are
berating
happening.
these people
That's
until
the
they
way-
give in, and
Logan
it's just
Paul's
disrespect.
fighting.
The absolute disrespect in like today's society is ridiculous.
That's
Young
yeah.
kids, man. Those young
God.
kids, those 18-year-olds, man.
No, well, he's older than that, but that's
Yeah,
the way
he's
you
something
do
like
it.
that.
That's the only
He's
reason
crazy.
we're talking about him right here on this podcast because what he's doing.
That's true.
Do y'all
This is all he
understand
wants.
this?
Yeah,
You understand the way this all works?
Yeah, he
Now-
wants
So much though.
I'm fist fighting Kyle for the last 5 minutes of this podcast because of the same reason.
this. That's
We
true.
love each other, and he was the MVP of this whole thing.
I'll tell you what,
But I
Floyd
gotta kick
Mayweather
his ass,
does not
so
love
You gotta
Logan
teach-
Paul.
Gotta teach me a
Huh?
lesson.
Floyd Mayweather and
Will not
Con-
beat Logan Paul?
no, does
They're
not
fighting
love,
too.
does not love.
Oh no.
Does not love.
Yeah, that's a stupid thing too. If we're
That's
going to
it?
talk about that, we got to talk about the actual already sanctioned event that is Logan Paul facing Floyd Mayweather. That's happening.
It's just annoying, like how he agreed to
It's
that.
happening. Yeah,
Yes.
It's already signed. It's already signed. It's like
Hey,
done.
if you could see Jesse's face right now, it's total disgust.
Logan Paul though is way bigger.
way
than
bigger than Floyd.
And
It's-
there's no-
I'm sorry,
he's
Tina.
50
There's
to
not like a
67
confirmed
pounds
weight class.
bigger. Yeah, there's no weight class there. That's the crazy thing. is
So
that
if he
that's what I
does
was saying
get
with
one
Kimbo
good
Slice.
hit, but
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather's never been knocked out. He's
But
never
yeah,
even been
Floyd
beat.
Mayweather's barely even been hit.
He's an animal.
He's been.
You can say that Conor McGregor might have the biggest hit on him.
And you know what?
He's only been shook
Manny
3 times in his whole
Pacquiao,
career.
Canelo, like all these like famous boxers, all these
Have
like,
never
best of the
shook
best,
him.
have barely even touched Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah,
And
they
then
might have punched him,
Logan
never, like,
Paul thinks he's going to do
wallowed
it, but it
him.
doesn't really matter because Logan Paul's in it for the money. He's in it for the fame. He's
Yeah,
in it for
he
the
knows
clout.
he's gonna lose.
He knows he's probably going to lose, but it's going to be a
It's a
great
publicity stunt.
Yeah, and he knows
Yeah.
he's going to get a cut
But he
of
is
that
way
pay-per-view.
bigger.
That's a lot of money.
He is way bigger.
He's way bigger. All he needs is one punch.
Maybe.
Floyd has never been even in a ring with that big of a guy. That's a whole different weight.
Connor was way bigger, but Connor's still not as big as Logan Paul. That's what I'm saying. These Paul
No,
brothers
yeah.
are big.
No,
bro.
yeah. Logan Paul is
Joe
big.
Rogan-
He's
here,
like
how about
probably
this?
close to 200 pounds.
How about this? Andrew Schultz was on Joe Rogan's podcast and said,
Shout out Andrew Schultz.
yeah, he said, I love Andrew Schultz.
He's good. Netflix. Like,
Joe Rogan's like 53 years old. He's like, you know, you still think you can handle yourself today? You do jiu-jitsu all the time. You practice boxing and kickboxing all the time. He was like a professional kickboxer for a long time. Joe Rogan was. He's like, do you think you can beat up Jake Paul? He's like, no, Jake Paul would probably beat the shit out of me.
yeah,
That's what Joe Rogan said.
Yeah.
it's a little bit different.
So he's like, he can box. He's not only is he a huge man, he can box, and he's been doing it for a little while. And I'm not trying to defend these guys. I'm just trying to say it's never going to happen against Floyd Mayweather, but
It's not gonna happen to a boxer, but it could happen to like a mixed martial artist. They could get beat.
I think the only section of entertainment is the fact that they're so big and strong that it is possible that they clip them the right way and knock
Right.
them out.
And
Other
in
than
a
that,
fight,
they're never
you got
gonna
a
be-
fighter's chance, man. Like one big haymaker could, and you land it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Other than that, there's no
not
way
many
they're going to
sports
actually.
where you can just one and done.
If I had
like
to guess,
boxing.
yeah, if I had to guess, Floyd Mayweather will get like twice as many punches on him.
Oh yeah.
If they go like.
And Floyd
the full
doesn't have
round.
like the power like he used to have, so it's going to take a lot to get.
That's
him
another
down.
thing too. Is Floyd Mayweather's like what 42, 43 years old?
He's
These
up there.
these kids are like 25.
He might even be older than that.
I mean-
and they're on steroids. There's no
Yeah,
rules
they're
against
doing-
that.
Who knows what kind of Who knows what they're.
I would-
gonna
I would-
into.
I
They
would still
definitely
take
are,
Floyd.
by the way. There's
Oh, they're
not like
definitely on some. They're
Yeah.
on so many.
There's not like-
drugs.
it's not even
All the
There's a
things.
reason why they think they
Yeah.
can even do this, and they're here.
steroids aren't as bad for you as everybody thinks either. By the way, it's just not allowed by sports.
Yeah,
Ethan
no,
takes
yeah, I
them, he
agree.
knows.
Yeah, Ethan's on. a
No,
little
my
bit
arms
of
would
a-
not look like they did if I took
He's on a
steroids.
cycle.
Dude, I'm like Nate Diaz. When people say steroids, are like, nah,
No,
no way.
Nate Diaz is just freaking backyard brawl.
Yeah, just
That dude just has no
like
quit.
skinny guy. Yeah,
Skinny
like
dude
nobody
just
would ever think he does steroids.
Lights him up.
What who's your favorite UFC fighter of all time? Or boxer fighter of all? I don't know.
It used to be. It used to be. I used to have a poster of Chuck Liddell.
Okay, the Iceman. I already
Yeah,
had one other guy
yeah,
say that.
yeah,
Mason Bailey
great
came on
career.
here and said the Iceman.
That was a OG.
What
Yeah,
about
so-
you, Kyle?
Favorite? Oh shit. I don't know if I have. I like the Spark, but I don't know if I have like a favorite. I didn't like at
Who?
first. I didn't like Conor McGregor's like showboatiness and just wildness, but then I like grew to like it because he was the main guy. But I don't know. I don't think I have like a main person I like. I just like the sport. The sport
Currently,
is-
I would say Connor.
It's
Yeah.
unlike anything
I like
else, and it's insane.
You just say that because he's hot, you know.
He is hot,
What about
but
you,
he's
Jordan?
also talented.
Who?
Oh gosh, I have no idea.
Nate Diaz
Good
beat his
dude.
ass.
Yeah.
I don't
like
keep
his
up with
streak,
that
too.
stuff.
Yeah, so
Huh?
There's people coming up all over the place too. There's a kid in Charlotte that some of our friends know, and
He ain't
just
gonna make
actually, Like, it was the worst knockout. Like
What?
it was
So you're
ranked
gonna-
by Joe Rogan like the craziest knockout of like 2020.
By who?
Remember that like back kick to the face that dude just
Yeah.
went out? Impa or something? I can't remember his name.
Oh, he's from
Yeah,
Charlotte.
He's from Charlotte. He
Oh, I didn't know
worked-
that.
He knows
Yeah, no,
like,
he lost
all the
to,
people he knew. He worked at like Tilt for a little bit while he
Kevin,
was training.
Kevin
Oh.
Holland.
Yeah, so it was in that fight, but I mean, yeah, I would cheer for him. That'd be like a cool dude to fucking cheer for.
That's
but-
pretty cool.
And he's a good ass fighter. He just got that one, and he just got put on the poster with that one back
happened,
kick
man.
and
Yeah,
just
it happened.
knocked him straight out. It was nuts. That fight was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it does happen. There, like we were talking about earlier, you hit him on the button the right way, just like what could potentially happen in the Mayweather fight.
Did you see my dad's comment as far as cracking the egg in your mouth?
No,
To swallow it.
He said, "Crack it in your mouth."
do it.
He also
I'm not
says
doing it.
that
We don't
it's
have enough eggs
Time
for
to do
this.
a shot.
for Kyle specifically
all the-
to do a shot.
Was he
I'll
on
do
when we did a
the
shot of
devil's
this?
dick again, but I'm not doing
I'll do
a.
it with
Jordan is
Yeah, I'm not doing another.
not. She's
egg.
exempt. She's
Yeah, I'm not partaking.
Yeah, we
in
got to
that.
get home
Drive
somehow.
down these dark roads.
Yeah,
again.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
it, that's
I
it.
could barely do
a
that
lot of
sober.
beer.
All right,
Oh my God, Ethan! I saw
where's
that.
it at, Boo
I
Boo?
think the freaking.
Oh, this
was
has
fine.
egg in it,
that
but I'll
was
tell you.
nuts.
It's got egg in it. How did it end up in there?
Because remember, I put the. Just pour it in there.
You got
Like-
2 more eggs to do. You know that, right?
I got 3 more eggs.
You're gonna do them all.
Go ahead and do it now.
Well,
and
I'll
then
pop.
wash
I'll
it
pop
out.
one in my mouth.
Why don't you chase an egg with this? That would probably help.
You know what?
There you go.
You got a lump in there.
Ew.
Yeah, I know it's gonna happen, dude. I've got 3 or 4.
You know. I'll put 50 eggs in my mouth, but I ain't putting a little jalapeno in there.
That's a habanero.
Jalapeno.
That's a big shot.
Well,
You can do it.
Big
Give it
boy.
to Jesse.
no.
Yeah,
Give it to Kyle.
she's a mom now. She's a mom.
So I need
Now?
to drink.
Been a mom for 20 years, dude.
Well, that's
She was
a little
mom
off.
When she was 13 years old.
That means what? You
You
had.
doing it or not?
Who are you talking
Try
to?
the shot glasses.
Huh?
Just give us the whole bottle, is what she's saying, dude.
All right, so I got to figure out how to do this.
She was talking to the mic. I'd be able to hear her.
Oh,
You
well,
have
there's not that
headphones
much.
on.
There's not that much vodka left.
Where's your headphones, Jordan?
Sorry.
Look at this
Well, I-
freaking
I can
shit.
hear you well. I'm not-
This
Oh,
is gonna
good,
be us.
good. Okay.
I just knew there was some over there. And I felt like I needed
I know, I
to
couldn't-
display anger at somebody.
Are you like left?
I can just-
To take it out on
Control
me.
the dominance.
Go backwashing there. Oh
Let's
Jesus.
shake it out of
I
that.
mean, it is what it is.
Oh gosh.
Thanks, Chef Carter.
I can't believe Kyle, you did
Mr.
the first one. What did you think,
Katza.
Kyle? You said it was bad, but not that long.
No.
Senior says,
it
Kyle,
was.
man up and do a shot.
Kyle, man up and do a shot.
And this is for your
I
dad,
did a shot,
right?
I did a
This
shot.
is for your dad.
It's
Yeah,
it's
time to
hot.
do it.
Like there's no.
I will
question
say,
it's hot, but
so
it
Dad,
goes
I am
away,
going
so
to
it's not
follow this shot with this egg.
Oh my
Shit,
god.
I forgot about that.
Oh
You
my
got
God.
an egg lined up over there.
Wait, are you
All
doing
right.
that first?
egg-
No, I'm doing the shot and then I'm doing
I think
the
you
egg.
should do the egg
Okay.
first.
Terrence, you do the egg first?
Yeah.
All right, so
You
egg
could
first,
just
then
Egg
shot.
first,
taste your
then
shot
Egg first,
with
then the
beer
shot.
and make it-
Okay.
go away.
So I got a little
Get
chipple
that
thing
beer
going.
ready.
Yeah, egg, make the heat go, like take
I'm
away
your
from the
manager,
egg,
get that
and
beer
make the
freaking
shot
ready.
take away.
Manager.
If you don't get the 4, you don't get paid.
All right, Mike
Oh,
Wilson.
do you have a shot lined up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Punani?
When I say Michael Wilson, for somehow
He didn't have that
I
one,
reference
no.
to your dad.
But he said Punani.
When I say Mike Wilson, I
I
mean
don't,
you. When
but
I
it's
say
a shot,
Michael
don't say
Wilson, I mean your dad.
Just call him Senior. He's good.
Senior.
Senior.
Cheers.
Ugh.
Down the
Oh,
hatch.
gosh.
Oh my god. Oh, shit,
I can
don't have a
feel
beer
it.
open. I can feel
Oh, yeah, I did the shot on
I
accident.
can feel it with y'all. Ugh.
Pepper was too big to literally.
Oh my gosh, you did it,
I got
Mike?
the pepper.
I missed it.
Well, it's on camera, so that's
we're,
good.
we're like 5
It's
beer
recorded.
Mike now. Like Mike's a G now.
Oh gosh, it burns so bad.
Did you do it?
No.
No.
Dude, if
Hell
Pepper got
no.
stuck in my throat.
I was like, how are we going to get home?
I can just feel it.
Yeah, that happens to you. Ooh. Should try to cover that up. I don't know. If I
Shout
did
out
that.
Chef Cotta.
Ugh.
Thanks, Chef.
Worst
Carl.
chef I've ever known. I've only had one recipe, and this is shithole.
You know what? This guy makes some. I will say, his
recipe you
PB
can have.
and J's that he sent me are pretty in.
Peanut butters and jellies?
Yeah.
Wow, talent, y'all.
Yeah,
He is
tell me the secret
up and
there.
comer.
So I might have it wrong, but I think I'm telling it right. But he has triple deckers as far as like
Yeah.
a slice of bread, peanut butter, a slice of bread. It's
Anybody
like
follows him
it's
on
like a
Instagram,
Big
you'll see
Mac
it at, like,
of
5
PB and
a.m.
J's.
for some dumb
That's not
things
how a
up.
Big Mac works, by the way. But either way,
Well, it's
yeah,
got the
okay.
piece of bread in the middle.
God
Fair
damn.
enough. It's a triple decker.
Jordan, are you
Oh, so
drinking
okay,
beer?
triple decker.
Huh?
Oh, here. Oh no.
Which one?
You got more beer.
Okay, you are.
Yeah,
I don't
we got
know.
plenty. Here you go, girl.
Okay, thanks.
We got more PBR over the shed.
Should have gotten a freaking.
All this
towel.
sniffling
My nose
from that
is
devil's-
out, bro.
Ganja.
What does Mike Wilson Sr. say?
He
After
said,
that-
my boys.
He said,
love.
"My boys love."
We love you.
Shout out Mike
Also,
Senior.
your girl. Hi, I'm here.
Shout out Mike Senior, the man. Hooked us up multiple
And Jordan,
times.
the best.
Lot of fun.
He's hooked us
Thanks,
Oh, yeah.
Jordan, for giving us
So
great
excited.
content.
You know-
I
you know
think
what?
Jordan to, like, talk about. I like it.
I have a great.
I didn't expect Jordan to talk.
Not even that.
Thanks.
You know what?
I'm saying, I didn't think it
So-
would open up. I like it.
So Josh did talk about my parents visiting. And
Jordan's
like,
my new favorite guest, by the way. Sorry. to
Oh,
interrupt you.
thanks.
that's messed. All right, yeah.
We love Jordan.
Sorry, but
I can just leave now. Are we at an hour?
Jordan loves Mike.
no.
We love.
You
we
still have
love
2 eggs to do,
Jordan.
but yeah.
We love
I
her.
do
So-
apologize. For
I call her
interrupting.
Jay
She knows
now,
it really
huh?
fucks with me.
Oh
So
yeah, what?
Can't remember it.
Josh was talking about my parents coming up and like going to the ABC store and stuff like that. So it was pretty awesome.
You hear what Kyle said about you?
What do you say?
No, we're just talking about the
Nothing.
audios.
Well, Kyle should appreciate it too because he
My
benefited
first
off
time
of this.
podcast.
podcasting, and Jesse's like,
cussing him out
you're,
back here.
everything you're doing is wrong, and I was like, okay, sorry.
So my parents did visit, and dude, they balled out. So me and Tyler would go to the store, and we would be a little hesitant and stuff like that because we knew my parents were paying for stuff. And we'd just start filling the cart, and we'd be like,
That one time
You know.
in Radford when they went to the ABC store, that was nuts.
That was the first time we moved in, and my
Yeah.
parents went to the ABC store,
Yikes.
and I think we ended up with like 5 handles
It
and
was
like
like $200 easy
Good
of
God.
just
They're the
ABC,
greatest
just
human
bullshit
beings ever.
liquor.
They really are.
And they were like, they covered it, and they covered the El Charo like dinner.
oh my! Yeah,
was
every
nuts.
time they came, they took us to the
We were already,
OG
like,
Mexican
blacked
restaurant
out
and just
after
paid for
Mexican
all of it. Got
dinner. It was nuts.
El
He was-
Charo.
El Charo.
Charo. Shout out El
So he-
Charo.
and
Radford.
he-
Say that, Tina.
You know, my dad's friends with everybody. He made friends with the manager and
Yep.
stuff. He would have him bring over shots. He'd be like, "My man, you take one with us," and we would have a great time and stuff. And then we would go
Oh,
to the
what?
ABC store, and he would ball out with us. And we would go home,
And then we went home. And then we just fucking.
and then we
partied.
were all right, man. I'll
It was
see you
nuts.
next month. And
Moved
then you
in.
come back, and
Yeah, no,
same thing.
I've only gotten to drink with Senior like twice. I think.
So my dad can drink, but my mom under the table. She used to be able to
Jeanette
just
is the
drink.
OG.
Tread
My
your
God.
waters here, son.
However, there was one
Jeanette
year.
is a legend around here on this podcast, and if you say anything bad,
It's not. I mean, there is a story behind her, drinkingness.
I will get immediately to come in here. And beat
So
the shit out
me and Josh built a fire pit out back, and she's gonna love the story because she knows the story. But she came out, and I forget what the event was. Hopefully, it wasn't her birthday because that would be awful. That I forgot. But
course not.
she's drinking with us and everything, and she gets hammered. We're sitting at me, Josh, and
Happens.
Tyler, and few people are sitting out by the fire and stuff, and she comes out with a tray of shots. She's, we're gonna do shots. She steps out on the porch,
Falls,
and once
steps
she
back
steps
out.
out, she stumbles back on the screen, and she's trying to catch herself, and the shots go everywhere. And Dad comes out trying to get her. And he's like, "Go to bed." So, mom's a champ as far as alcohol is concerned.
Yeah, she is.
She held her own. She might have dropped a few things, but she was she was able to get after it. And let's hear a story from the outside. Tina, you got one?
I was gonna say, to be fair, I have a
Pull that
couple-
thing into her, Kyle.
I have a couple stories about senior getting a little too tipsy.
Senior or junior?
needing-
Howdy.
Senior.
Well, let's go to
be put
junior.
bed.
We don't need that.
I also have
Yeet.
great stories about
Yeah.
about
Your
junior
21st
needing-
birthday.
Junior's a
But I feel
senior's a
like-
fan. Junior's
Oh,
let's
so-
go to the ones about
Well-
junior.
So that was my
That's gonna get
21st birthday.
pooped on.
Junior ones.
That was my 21st birthday. Was whenever Mom was stumbling on the porch. They just come in.
21st birthday. Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
well, that's
well.
your fault then, as far as I'm
Was
concerned.
that the time when we had the party at your house, or was that college?
Wait, Jeanette
Well-
Who was there 21st too, you know?
said, Jeanette said it's the same fire pit that Ethan spit on Nicole.
You spit on my sister?
My
Yes.
God.
You
I
spit
do-
on my sister?
Dude, I
Shout out
still
to
have
all
never
of
lived
you
that down.
Brazilian and-
How did I not hear this story?
Nicole.
You kidding me?
Was I there?
Swear
Yeah.
to God, this girl is like an angel. She puts up with so much.
You really haven't heard? Don't make me tell this on
She
air.
was just there.
I haven't forgotten. Like, I feel so bad about this. It's like insane.
Well, go ahead now, because
Well,
I don't
here we
remember.
Well,
are.
I was just like, I was spitting off the same chair all night.
Oh God.
Well, what are you spitting?
Walked by
Sunflower
at one point,
seeds?
Like, oh fuck. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was weird.
And like I had like, dude, I'd never even been upstairs to your house before, other than like in the room where you used to have the NFL like set up. I don't know. Did you have a man cave or did you just have?
Yeah,
your bedroom?
so my parents, we had 5 bedrooms.
It was just
No, so I had a bedroom and I had like the
I don't know what it
office
was.
to where I had like
I
a
only
couch
went
with
there
like the
once.
55-inch and like I had a whole setup and stuff. So it was legit like
Yeah, I'd
growing
been in
up.
there once. The second time I'd ever been in there was like following your sister. Like, oh my god, I gotta fix this. Like, dude, I feel so bad. I still
I'm so
feel to
sorry.
this day so bad about it. Like it like haunts me. Like I lose sleep sometimes about it when I remember it. Like I'm not sleeping tonight, guys. Thanks. No, I'm just- it was my fault. So it's like, I feel so bad. It's like so embarrassing. And she was super cool about it though. Like she was just like, like
Because she's
I
the
mean-
best.
yeah, Nicole really is the coolest, but she shouldn't have been. She should have punched me square up.
I will.
Yeah, Nicole, what the hell? I'm just kidding.
But it's
You
not
know,
like,
I honestly
she
don't
forgives
think.
you.
At
Yeah,
the same
she
time,
forgives you.
I know, but at the same time, it's not like I did it on purpose. But at the same
It
time,
just happened.
She
no
walked
excuse.
into his spit line. Come on.
Yeah. You gotta know if you're with Ethan, like
Yeah.
he's gonna be spitting a little
I'll
bit.
be
He's probably got a
spitting.
little dip in.
I don't even dip.
Little
I
dip
don't even
in,
dip.
whatever.
I know. Why were you spitting?
All right, I thought I was
Literally, I
thinking
just
something
once.
else.
Like it was just, it was yeah. It was like it was just coincidental, and like she happened to walk right through. I'm like, oh,
At least it wasn't
this was
sitting there.
happening. And oh my gosh, it was the most embarrassing
Oh, that's
ever.
terrible.
Yeah, that's not. That's
Oh.
okay.
Yeah, that's true.
It breaks my heart just even.
Oh.
I have a simple. Yeah, that happened to me. Like sort
guys
of like-
spit on?
Yeah, no, I accidentally spit on somebody.
Really?
I was gonna say
Yeah,
you
dude,
spit on my
and,
sister too.
Believe me,
one of the-
dude. If it was your sister, I'm gonna beat you
No,
up.
it was nobody's sister. No, it was just a random.
She didn't deserve this.
It was when I was a kid at like one of the Brandon Mill pools. Like I turned around and just spit, and somebody just the little girl just was right behind.
It was, oh my god!
That's
It hit her right in the arm, and I was
Pedophilia
like,
now. Oh,
I
okay.
gotta get the fuck out of here.
That girl went over to her parents. That boy spit on
It
me.
was like chlorine in my mouth, and I spit on a fucking kid, and I packed my shit up and I got out. I apologize.
St.
Like, I'm so
Ledger's from
sorry.
now on here. You know what I mean?
I said I'm
Nowhere
so
north-
sorry.
Are those pools still a thing?
Well, I think it was like it was North, whatever.
It was North Beach?
Yeah,
Yeah.
North Beach. I
Only
think, yeah,
St.
it was
Ledger's
like-
from now on.
North Beach is where we
I'm
were
sure
at
we
with the
talked that
drinks.
day, 'cause I
The
remember
first
being-
story
Yeah.
of the thing. I forgot about the pool name.
Was that like
Yeah.
North Beach.
Yeah, North
Dude,
Beach
I was
Pool,
at the
but it
diving
was the
board,
bridge
right?
behind
Diving
it.
board, just
I had no
around
clue where we
the
were
line.
going. I didn't know there was a
Just
bridge back
came
there.
Like before she was not there, then she was. And I right on her arm, just right on her arm. I was like,
Oh,
fuck.
on her arm?
I gotta get out of here, bro. I gotta get out.
It's on her
She's
head.
pissed. She's gonna fucking go tell her dad I'm gonna die. It's
So you left. I'm
So I
assuming.
left. I packed my shit up and got my bike and
I don't blame you. I got my bike.
I got on my Huffy and got out of there.
Dude, I almost did the same thing, and I was
Bro,
a
it
fucking
bad. I
adult
was like,
when this
holy
happened.
shit.
I almost did the same thing. I was
felt
like,
so bad.
I just
I
gotta
was
go
like,
home
damn.
now. I'm
That
too
sucks.
embarrassed to even fucking deal
It
with
was
it.
a terrible because I like did it a couple times because I had shit in my mouth. And,
What?
Like I from the pool. I had like shit.
Oh,
in my
you
mouth.
had? I think
Hang
you
on.
had. I had shit in my
That's
mouth.
what I
Like,
was.
Jesus Christ! This podcast has gone off the rails.
yeah, it's-
Your story has gone off the rails.
Yeah,
Mike
but I
still
had,
has two
that's
eggs
why I
left.
was spitting. I would
You got
normally
shit
not
in your mouth.
spit.
Mike's like-
Spit on a chocolate.
And then the child.
I
Just
got-
showed
I got-
up
I
and
got
was
the
just
eggs.
there. I got it.
You
I
did?
had no
I got
idea.
the eggs.
It
Mike's
is what it
solid.
is. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
That's hilarious. Mike Sr. said, "Fuck Kyle, spit in a little girl's eye."
All right,
Mike,
settle
it was
down,
your
settle
daughter
down.
that
Hang on, hang on, hang on,
It's
hang
all
on. So if we're
Okay.
talking about, I have one about
Hold on.
senior.
Clearly, no sympathy from your father, Nicole,
I have a great one
Jeanette,
about
that had to deal with
Nicole
this with
was
me.
cool with that. All the shit you did. It's
Look,
okay.
no. I followed
The
them up in
crazy
there, but I
stuff
didn't
you
do
did.
anything. They had to like deal with the whole thing, and I just like watched over them and annoyed them the whole time, and felt bad. Your dad didn't even feel bad about it. He's like, "Yeah, spit on them all." Like, okay, let's separate a little.
Well,
bit.
I think that comment was like,
I
you
have
know,
to
fuck
separate
Kyle
it. He's
genuinely.
Saying, like, fuck me, that guy spit in the girl's eye.
However,
At the same time, he might have meant fuck that 4-year-old little girl.
However-
I don't know how to
Like,
feel about
what
that
were
either.
you doing? What
I'm
were
a
you doing
little
in that line of fire?
perplexed.
at
Yeah,
North Beach pool,
perplexed.
was this at North Beach?
This was
Yeah.
at North Beach. Yeah.
So the same pool, my dad. Now we had just, I think we lived there like a year or two. My
Great.
dad, I think I went to the bathroom or something,
My dad
and I'm
raped a
walking
woman.
back. I'm like,
Whoa!
wow.
wait a second, what?
No, of course not. It's
So-
really going crazy. Like that
So
is
I
hilarious.
went to the
Maybe
bathroom,
not.
and apparently there was this boy wearing the same trunks as me.
Oh gosh.
So my dad
Now it's getting weird again.
on the other side of the pool dives underwater the whole time. I'm coming back. I don't even see him because obviously he's underwater. Apparently he pantses this kid, thinking it's me, all the way to his ankles. He comes up like, this kid's like mortified, and my dad's like, "You're not my son," and he just comes right on back to my mom, and I just come back. I'm like, "What happened?"
Okay, consolation story.
Okay,
If
you're
it makes
offended
it feel
about what
any
I just
better,
said?
That happened to me.
What,
That, yes.
To a stranger?
Somebody pantsed you?
No, Kelsey Coleman's like ripped my bikini top off
Wow.
at North Beach Pool on
Wow.
the 4th
North
floor.
Beach is a
Okay, I'm
terrible
never
location.
going to North Beach.
It's a little bit better than a grown man doing it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
If your friend does it, it's kind of hey, a grown man
okay,
ripped
that
your
makes
shit
sense. It
off.
wasn't
It's
like some old man who
I
like
wonder what
creeped
this.
up on my-
and obviously, Senior was not old at the time. He's not even old now.
He's
But-
a young man. He's a young
Okay.
buck.
I'm 29. If I do de-bathing suit a young man
De-bathing suit.
at a swimming pool, I would only
Praise
imagine
God
that he
you
would be
don't.
worried. Well, of course, but this actually happened. We're telling the story about this actually happened. Your
Hanson was
dad.
a thing.
Oh, yeah,
your
that
dad
was a real
shanked-
thing.
Your dad shanked a young man that was not his own.
And
He's
I think he
in
was
jail now.
younger,
He's
a little
doing
younger,
his
maybe he was the same age as me.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he literally shanked a young boy. He exposed a young boy's penis.
I mean, can you imagine?
Don't say that word.
I mean, you're making it a little real.
Don't say
Dad,
that
the
word.
story was a little more better than.
I didn't say
Exposed.
dick.
No, but don't
Okay.
say any of that. Just
All right.
expose the young man.
Do an egg
On
or take a
accident.
devil's dick or not.
I will do an egg rather than that.
I hope he like fucking fixed his and then got out of there.
Kyle,
What's up?
Is it time for the hot sauce yet?
Yes. How long have we been going?
We need to move on from
Yeah.
this story.
there's just like a bunch of popcorn chicken.
No, that's not chicken. That's some fucking.
It's
I don't
like
know.
breading.
I don't know what that is.
It's just it's nothing on there yet. There's no sauce or anything.
So
Alright,
you guys
let's
gonna
do
do
it.
another egg while I do this, or?
Did my dad
Wait,
comment
I'll
on
do it
that
with you.
story?
He said
No.
it's time to change the story.
Yeah, he said. Time
He's
to
over
change
our
the story.
stories.
He doesn't
We
like
don't like
this
any of
one.
our stories.
I know, damn Mike
We
Senior.
love
So here's an idea. So Dad
Wait,
needs
I
to
have
bring
a
up a
great
story to
one.
tell.
I
Dad,
have a-
you bring up a story and I'll tell it.
I have an awesome one. So,
Boom.
No, this sounds good already.
there was
I'm
one
worried.
Christmas
If it starts
party-
with so, it's
I'm
terrible.
worried, I'm worried.
There was one Christmas party that the Wilsons threw where
Uh-oh.
everybody
Give me
was just
2 dabs
shit
and I'm
faced.
I know exactly which one you're
I
talking
know
about.
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I was carrying a ladder.
Big dabs.
Wow.
You were early in the night,
Those are
and
weak.
so later
Jordan.
on in
So
the
They
night,
smeared all the way in there.
after you were carrying the ladder,
Don't mix them
you got
together.
totally
That'd be crazy.
wasty pantsed, and me and your mother took you upstairs to put
It's so
you
nice
to bed.
that you say wasty pants. That's nice.
It makes it sound
makes
nice.
it sound.
Yes.
What
Yes.
the fuck?
Just
So-
thunder. I mean, you got
Oh,
plenty of
whoa!
chicken.
Whoa!
People are gonna have to share.
So
I gotta drive tomorrow.
Anyway.
Jesus.
I had to drive tomorrow.
anyway,
I gotta drive.
so Mike got wasty
That's
pants.
gonna
So me
murder
and
me.
Jeanette took him upstairs to go to bed,
He came back.
and I later got cussed out for that. For the record.
For what, taking me to bed?
Yes.
you.
Cussed the
By
fuck-
who?
You're an
Some
angry
man.
drunk, Mike.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe you
I
oughta
don't
tap
know.
that
Some
with
man
the-
cussed me
Oh,
out.
no, you're
no,
going.
no.
Oh,
some
You know why?
man-
Because I'm the life of the party.
Yeah.
You
they
took the
were
life of the
very-
party
they were
home.
very upset.
Oh, there it
But
goes.
so at the same
There it
time,
is. Oh my
Jeanette
God.
leaves me with
Fucking
you
sauce.
because your father is like a zombie and is like, shh, so wasted.
He's
She's
gonna
like,
say change his story in this one too. We know
he
this
is. He's
be
gonna
bad
hate me
on
for
Mike
this. He's gonna hate me for this. But so I have to take Mike to bed, and
After
Jeanette
this one,
has
Dad,
to,
you gotta
like,
tell me a
deal
story
with
to tell.
Senior because
It
he's
sounds-
like
Yeah.
in the bathroom,
Mike
like
was just like, what the fuck?
face
This-
down on the
some
floor.
People shredding me the whole show.
you
Dad's
can't be-
like,
you
what the
can't be
fuck
shredded.
kind of podcast
Can't
is
be
this?
shredded.
champion.
Can't be
He is
shredded
the
now.
champion.
My
We
dad
all
is
love
a
Mike
champ.
Wilson Senior. We
He
do
is
love
the
you, Mike Wilson
greatest man
Senior.
in the world.
We're just praising
We
you.
just
We
happened-
all wish that you were our dad.
We said to
Hey,
say
top
a
notch
Mike Wilson
person,
Jr.
but
story and just happened to
a
be Mike
terrible
Wilson Senior
baseball
story.
coach.
It happens, I guess.
A terrible what?
Mike Wilson
Baseball
said change
coach.
the subject away
On
from
the
me,
net.
and then
He's a
Jesse
beautiful
told a story
baseball
about
coach.
him.
I love him. I love him.
But you know,
Well,
it happens.
We'll fight. We will fight.
Who
Wait,
will?
we're fighting?
We will fight.
Why?
Jeanette just said, "Who was the only one still standing at the end of the night?"
Jeanette
This
was.
girl.
Yeah, she was.
That's why
Me
she
and
was
Jeanette
champ.
were
Yes.
Yeah, do it to the side, you crazy
Dude,
animal.
she spilled a little bit on
Wait,
top
no,
of the
do
net.
the
She got
last
this
dab.
Oh my god.
Don't do the wicked tickle do.
For the people who
last
can't see it, they're doing
These
We
pieces.
wings in the
Yeah.
background. They're putting wings on it, and it's a cluster.
Oh man.
I put a lot
Are
of
you gonna
hot
keep
sauce
that
on
egg
the
up?
chicken wing.
Chicken wing, chicken wing.
Damn it.
Elgin something
It's in his
macaroni, I
throat.
think.
Chicken wing, chicken wing.
Oh, you would know it.
And bologna, chicken and macaroni.
You still got one egg left.
There you
That
go.
man
Yes,
is 13
right,
years
'cause
old.
she's
and he's
12.
like, he's 12. He knows like the nursery rhyme. Or whatever.
Fuck out.
What is that?
It's
She
a
is driving
TikTok
us.
song.
You know what? I needed somebody
even
young
have
in my
TikTok,
life
I'm
so that
sorry.
I can stay
love
hip.
TikTok.
That's what it is.
Don't do TikTok.
Oh, is
It's
it?
funny.
That's
Your
why.
call.
What?
I'm
Your
good.
call.
Oh, yeah.
I'm straight.
Straight.
After I'm gonna need one after this if we're gonna do this.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
you're
wanna-
doing it.
The wicked. Do the last dab.
I'm gonna do both.
Wait, Kyle, I feel
Wait,
like you
which
need to
one
do
is-
these
should I
dabs
start
on
with?
camera.
They're different.
Huh?
You need to do the dabs on
Wicked
camera.
tickle tastes better.
They're
Last
gonna hear
dab
my
is
audio and
spicier.
shit.
I feel like you
Don't
should
say
do
shit.
this one first if it's less
They're gonna
spicy.
hear my audio and stuff.
She said, yeah, she got full loop.
Oh god, Lord.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you,
I'm
bud.
gonna. Yeah.
You need one
Did you
too?
want?
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you. I got
She's
some
driving,
so.
baby. She's driving.
I'm
Mike.
the
I have
DP.
one. Did my
Mike's already
parents say a
pretty
story
fucked
that they
up.
want me to tell?
No.
Do you have a good story for us?
Oh, I can think of some. I got more. I just left for a second.
I mean,
think
there's plenty of stories
I
here.
love how your parents fucking watch the shit out of this. This is awesome.
I love his parents.
Where are your parents at,
I
Kyle?
want them to adopt me.
They're watching our dogs.
They're watching the dogs. They're watching the dogs. Yeah.
They get to be my parents.
Dude, if my dad found out about this, he'd start watching this all the fucking time.
Really?
Oh, 100%.
Tell them about it, bro.
Yeah, I did today. I did.
Well,
It's like,
you didn't follow the
Ethan
pages.
Ayers,
so
why are you
bad.
going over to his house? Do a podcast.
I've never met your parents or your family at all.
I
will, though.
Baseball or something. My dad did coach here and there.
Jesse told
Did
your
he?
dad I said
Yeah,
hi.
he was
That's
like a
what
coach
Mike
here and there.
Senior-
What'd you say, Jordan? What happened?
Oh, you know
My
what?
senior says hi to my dad.
I do have a
Did
small.
your dad
Dad
watch it
see
too?
this?
No.
No, he's
Oh.
too busy.
I do have a
doing
small
this.
snippet
Yeah,
story
on
to tell about
Facebook.
Nicole.
What do you do? Trump
Yeah?
2020?
I can tell that one.
That's just
Yeah.
kidding.
Sure.
So,
So bad.
well, I mean, the story is really about me being reckless, but Nicole at the
those are
end
my
was.
favorite.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and go in detail.
Those are the only. As far as
The
that
best.
way.
So this, I don't know if you guys remember having the Ford Explorer.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nashville
Yeah.
trip.
So, oh yeah, we almost died.
Yeah, yup.
But
Couple times.
so we were playing beer pong in the front yard of our house, and I guess we didn't have enough room, so I needed to move. Oh no, I needed
Don't
to
need
move
that
my
beer
car so my
pong.
parents could get out in the morning. So I've been drinking a lot. Probably shouldn't be behind the wheel. I thought that I tapped on the gas. Apparently, I floored it because my wheels.
What an idiot.
My wheels went skirt, and I smashed into the tree in our front yard.
Okay, so we're talking about that. Okay. Yeah.
And then my sister. So my friend Josh and Tyler, they run. They literally just run, and we're like 21 and 22.
This is at.
I do
this is
that too.
at-
I'm out.
We're of
Nicole's
age.
birthday, right, or something?
Yeah, my parents know we're out there. We're not like
Graduation or
hiding or
something?
anything. They just run, and I'm just I get out of the
Dude,
car. I
we're
was like,
loud as fuck.
"Did you see that? Oh my god!" And Nicole, I just see her
You see
just
me
throw up
smash
her
my
window,
car in
and she's
three?
like sitting up there like Mama Wilson, like,
threw that window
"What just
off.
happened?" I'm
Like,
like,
Mike just fucking died.
I mean, nothing. We're good. Just go to bed. I just crashed my car out front. It's no big deal.
He had no idea that shit was
Yeah.
like in fucking drive. He thought that
Yeah.
shit was in reverse.
Most of the time, when people tell the story, they're not in their front yard or on their own property. Your house wasn't even big enough. Your driveway wasn't even big enough to crash a car.
It was-
What the fuck happened?
Yeah,
It was
there's
a simple
couple
task.
incidents in a row.
I
No,
just
he
had
floored it.
to back it up a few feet
And he hit
and
it
pull
too
it
hard.
over.
He hit it too
I just had to
hard.
move it out of the way of the driveway.
What did
Dude.
you hit?
He hit
There
the-
were
car?
there were 3 trees in the front yard.
he
Jordan
backed
saw
up
them today
and
because I drove
smacked
by.
the tree.
and I just squealed them suckers. And
Why,
Right.
why were you on the
But
gas
he had
so
that.
hard?
see, to me, I thought I tapped it. I just
Wow.
What? Okay, that noise now means
He's
a whole
hammered
other
at this point.
thing.
He's hammered at this point.
That
He
means
shouldn't
a
be behind a wheel. of a car.
whop now. You know, like that. It's like
It was like a little.
But
tap.
see, my sister, she also showed up to Radford. I don't know how many times I forgot she was coming to my, like, she would come in the morning. My clothes are all ripped from jumping over fences and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, you're here."
An idiot.
And she would show up to like parties and stuff. I'm like hanging out of a window. Oh,
That
hey, you
always-
made it.
She would come in like early morning and
Yeah.
like after a night of drinking and be like, "Oh, Nicole's here. What's up?"
Jordan,
like,
what's your experience with these type of things?
I think. I don't
Did you
think
ever do?
Jordan's
Have you
gotten
ever
that
done
too much
anything
of
as
it.
reckless as the stories you're hearing right now with this
No.
wild man? You grew
No.
up in what state?
North Carolina.
North Kakalaki.
They did a couple of weddings and that was about that.
Any high
Like,
school pranks?
only
or anything
to
like
see
that?
Mike like
Senior
that.
year
Oh
pranks?
yeah, yeah. Jordan
Yeah, we
hasn't
did
seen
do
me.
those,
Jordan
but they were
hasn't seen
lame.
Mike like
Yeah,
college.
we didn't even
Mike.
do any. They were so
Yeah.
lame.
College Mike is gone.
College Mike is long
Luckily,
gone.
he's gone.
His body is gone. His
Thank God.
lifestyle is
it,
gone.
it was fun while it lasted, but you know,
He's
it got a little
He
reckless.
settled down. Yeah, college Mike was nuts.
I like college Mike.
College Mike.
He's
I
a
like
good
this
time.
Mike-
He's
I like
fun.
this Mike
Great time.
better.
Yeah, I like this Mike better.
I don't
I'm
know the
responsible now, you know.
I don't know the difference.
It'd be fun
so
if we
I'm
could get
offended that
college
you
Mike
don't
or whatever
present
for
yourself
like once a
enough to
year.
me.
Yeah.
If college Mike could come out like once a
Like
year,
on
that'd
his
be fun.
birthday, we can
Yeah.
have college mate.
Yeah. May 22nd. What's up?
Where
Got it?
does,
May 22nd.
Mike-
That's May
yeah,
20th is
no,
my birthday.
Did I get it? Oh,
No.
shit.
Mike Senior just
Close enough.
commented and said, "Each one of you are very special to Senior. I just want to say thank you for the awesome memories. Hugs."
Is
Hugs.
he dying tonight?
Jeanette
We
just
love you,
said,
bro.
I hope
no.
you're still with us, Senior. I hope you're still there.
Jeanette
We
said,
love him.
"We can never have nice things with College Mike."
That is very
Yes,
true.
that's true. That's true.
My parents moved
Yeah.
out. My parents finally moved out of their Midlothian house, and
it was
when
like-
they were like going through the final
Oh, it was
inspection and stuff,
insane.
oh,
There was
my-
birthday cake left. And
there were
right.
dart holes in the
It was
ventilation.
terrible.
There was cake behind the.
There was probably
the
my blood
fridge.
everywhere. It was a whole.
Kyle Kyle
Yeah.
broke the banister
Yeah,
with
broke the
Tyler.
banister.
Tyler fought him.
Yeah, it was a whole
Like-
thing. It was a whole thing.
Dead
Oh, wait.
animals in the crawl space.
We should tell that
I
story.
would love to hear that story.
I know.
No,
That-
no, because I don't want to bring up
Because
like,
Tyler fought Kyle.
What?
What?
No.
Fought.
Oh,
Fought.
I thought he said that.
And set.
No, because I don't
My
wanna bring
speech
that
impediment
up
got in the way
because, like, there's probably video proof out there
said-
somewhere in the world.
Oh, I have it.
You
And,
said
oh, you have
fucked and
it?
fought within 30 seconds. That sounds
And
like
also, I
rape.
don't ever want to like. I don't want me and Tyler ever to be in that like zone again.
Oh,
That
come
was way
on.
too
That was
much.
like 8 years ago. You're good.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I mean, we can talk about
The
it.
fact
but
that it was
I
at
don't
my-
You
like
beat the shit out of Tyler now, bro. You're way bigger than him.
No, I'm not even close.
He's a Cali
but-
boy now. He's soft.
No, also,
Yeah,
I'm
dog.
talking about what we talked about
Yeah,
earlier.
Shout out T-Bro.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I
Yeah,
was talking
shout
about
out
what I was
T-Grow
talking about
with your
earlier.
little
like how we don't want to
scrawny
fucking
arms.
bring up
I think you beat the fuck out of
that
Tyler.
fucking that person.
My God.
He's not gonna listen to this.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the whole reason why it started,
What happened?
Oh, because he was bad mouthing his current girlfriend and he got popped in the mouth.
and it was a whole thing. Yeah, and then
His
dude, it was all.
Well,
girlfriend
there were-
now?
I love
Who
it.
was
No,
his current
no,
girlfriend
god
at the
damn!
No, no,
Ethan,
at the
Jesus
time-
Christ. No, this is like years and years ago with a girl we shall not name.
Started with a T and with an S.
Yeah, she was not cool, and she got Tyler in fights with her, like his friends all the time. And the first one was me at Tyler's 21st, and it was not fun.
Well,
It
hey,
happened at our wedding,
Eh.
too, so it's all
My
good.
parents
No,
came
she's
home,
the
my
worst at
porch
your
was
wedding.
broken,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they were like, "What
the
happened?"
fuck?
I'm not part
I
of the
forgot
crew.
about that. Holy shit!
Okay, we're not going there.
You
All right,
you broke
part of
it.
the
Let's
crew.
fucking go there.
Wait a second, no, because you broke the porch out front on the outside porch and inside.
It's
Yeah.
the front porch.
Let's
and
try this
the-
chicken, Kyle.
Yeah, what? Let's do this chicken.
Yeah, the wicked pickle and
Jordan's like, I want to die of spice.
All right, everybody,
Are you
we're
doing
doing this
Jordan?
fucking chicken.
Huh?
Are you doing it?
Hell no.
I got a visual represent.
All right, well, then
Right.
Jordan's comment is
Oh, I just fucking touched that. Oh my
what's the
fucking
word?
god.
Na-
Ew,
na-
this
You want
is
it? I'll do it with
disgusting.
you.
Okay, what do you
Doesn't
guys
matter.
know
Which
about
one are
egg?
you doing first?
I don't know. I'm gonna take this
I
one,
can't think of the good words.
and then I'm gonna go for the.
Hold on,
weird-
I need to inspect this to make sure there's enough sauce per.
Well,
circle cake.
I
Oh,
They're
did
about to
that
do-
one.
I
Those are the
prepared one.
babiest
Kyle is
chickens I've
good.
ever
dude,
seen.
the wings are too small. This is bullshit.
All right,
Yeah, yeah. What
This
the
is
fuck kind of
horseshit.
Tyson dog shit do you have here?
Here.
Tyson.
Yep. Cheers.
Shout out to Tyson.
Look at how big hers
I'm
is
scared.
compared to
So they're
yours.
cheers.
Yeah, I
on
gotta
chicken
put
Mine
wings.
is so much bigger
Nobody can
than
see this because they're
Kyle's.
way behind
Yeah.
camera.
But we got the
So
same
much
sauce
bigger.
on it. It's about
I'm
the
being
sauce.
I'm being
It's
a
not
spokesperson
It's about
for
the
the
size.
things that are going beyond.
Oh God.
Yeah, yeah.
So Kyle doesn't want to do it.
Dude, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, he's
buddy.
gonna die.
5, 4,
Cheers.
3, 2, 1.
And
Oh,
it's
shit.
in.
Oh
They're
god.
chewing.
Where's Chewy?
Does it burn?
This is terrible.
Dude, you
What
guys
kind
are
of fucking
smacking on
dino nuggets
camera.
is this?
I told you
Is it
the other
not
night in the
spicy?
group chat that it was way worse than the devil's
It's
dick.
the same thing as yeah.
Right?
It tastes
Devil's
good,
dick?
and then I know it's gonna fuck.
You have an egg. Come over here on camera, Kyle. Come over here.
Fuck your camera.
That audio was perfect though.
Come over here.
No,
Damn
fuck
it.
your camera. I'm not fucking moving. Oh my fucking
It
god.
lasts a long time.
Watch the profanities, bro.
It doesn't matter now. We already said devil's dick.
And your mom's watching. Who cares? Fuck.
Yeah. It's just our mom's fault.
They are very classy individuals.
Dude, I got shredded at Dominion one time. People were like, "Hey, you really don't even have to do a podcast."
Yo.
You just-
We got to do. Just crack it and put it in your
I'm
mouth.
using these fucking.
I don't think I have another one. I think there's one left.
Andrew Fuller said, "Hey guys."
Oh, hey, Fuller.
BT Dubs.
Hey, fuck
sure
you,
it's
Fuller.
Mike?
Goddamn.
And Mike Senior said, "Do it on camera." Kyle.
Ah.
On camera if it doesn't count.
Turn
You don't have to.
red,
I mean, I'll
take
pop it
your
in my
jacket
mouth.
off or something.
But if you want to be a
What
cheer,
are you getting? You gonna pop
Jesse, are
both?
you good?
huh?
You gonna pop
Oh,
both?
I'll pop them both.
I'm so glad
In your
I did
mouth.
not do that.
Yeah. You want to see that go down?
That was terrible.
How many are there left?
There's just two.
I got the hiccups already. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
I feel really bad.
I mean, you won't get the salamina.
that's
Salamina.
You gonna do the?
Salamina?
Are you gonna do the hot
Salamina?
sauce too?
All right. So if I have to do the hot sauce, you don't have to do the egg.
Breathe in, but when you breathe out, it's like
Eat
fucking.
I'm not about that
regular
hot sauce.
If
Chicken
you
nugget.
have to do the hot sauce, I don't have to do
Eat
the
a regular
egg.
chicken.
No,
nugget.
if
I feel like that'll
if
help.
I have to do the hot sauce, you ain't gotta do no egg.
That might help.
Okay, I won't do the egg. You'll do
Need
the
some
hot
milk.
I'm fucking.
That's the
full.
opposite of what
Oh
I
my
just
gosh,
said.
you're
sauce.
crying.
That's exactly what you just said.
Gosh, is it that
I said
bad?
if I have to do the hot
Hot.
sauce, like if I had to choose, I won't do the hot sauce.
Do you want me to get y'all some milk?
I'm a baby when it comes to like hot
I
stuff.
need some milk.
You want some milk?
Kyle is red as a cherry.
What's up, bud?
Kyle, remember the other night you were like, "I'm not doing the drink. I'm doing the sauce." I'm like, "Dude, the drink is nothing compared to the sauce.
Kyle
The
is.
sauce is
He's
fucked,
crying
bro."
right now.
Jordan, did you do the sauce?
No, I'm just grabbing
I'm
some
full on
milk for
teared up.
Kyle.
Tina is all
Jesse,
messed
need
up.
All right, Mike, I'm nervous. What are we doing here?
Are you gonna do it?
What?
Fucking something to wipe my.
You want to crack an egg right into our mouths?
Yeah.
watch it?
Jesse, what do you think about this?
Hold on, you got it.
Did Jordan go to?
About what?
He wants me to crack an egg right into my mouth.
Swallow it.
Look at her being an advocate.
Get it in your mouth!
Oh boy,
I
that was
didn't even hear what
aggressive.
she said.
She said one too many nuggets.
I think she's on a 10 right now.
Oh my god.
This is fucking crazy.
I told you that sauce was hot, bro.
What the fuck? This is the devil's
Here.
dick, right?
Yeah, it's way hotter than the devil's dick. As I told you, like, just do the devil's dick, don't do the sauce.
Here.
I sauced it.
They're trying to figure their stuff out. They're freaking out. I wish they could see it on camera. We need another camera angle, just kind of like a little whoop whoop.
We had one and it crashed.
Where's the other
Uh,
egg? Just fucking. I mean,
you gonna do it?
I'm not gonna be a pussy. Just fucking put it over there. Put it right there.
Put it in your mouth. Do it. Watch your eyes.
So now the challenge that me and Ethan have just agreed to, just so I can put it on live air, is that he is going to do an egg. Just
I
crack
normally
that sucker.
smoke on air, and now I'm fucking here smoking in front of individuals.
Well, I guess because you're stressed a little bit. I mean, it's understandable because you're about to put how do you pronounce it? Salmonella? Salmonella?
Salmonella.
Salmonella? You're about to put that right in your
Salmon?
right in your gullet.
Oh. Senior says do it on camera. Ethan, do it. And then Fuller says I'll fly back from Florida and do the sauce. Man up.
Look,
Hey,
is that Fuller?
Hey,
Fuller.
I haven't met Fuller, but shout out Fuller.
Give me. You're a young hip guy. Even though you only have 2 posts on Insta.
Look at his sweatpants. He's hip.
He looks like an
He does
elf.
have cool shoes.
Oh my God!
He does have
quarantine chill. These used to be fucking
So he does have cool shoes. What kind of shoes are they?
I don't. Nikes.
They're called Charlotte 45s.
They are, by the
Pretty
way,
dope.
guarded.
They're pretty dope, actually.
And then you run with these, and
Put them up there, right in front of the camera.
Hang on, have you run with those?
yes,
No.
dude.
I don't run.
Why do you think I look like this?
He does look pretty good. I will lie.
As you
No,
hiccup
I-
from
You're
the.
looking good.
I will lie.
Don't
and say he looks
hit-
pretty good.
Oh jeez. It's turned into a cluster here.
Well, I'm delaying. You trying to get me to crack an egg right into my fucking mouth?
Should I do it first?
I guess.
Well, I gotta wait till
I don't want to be a pussy.
I gotta wait till Jordan shows up because she didn't think I could do it.
Cool hunt, young.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
I don't. Where'd
You
Jordan
got the
go?
monitor? You got the monitor? Jordan didn't wake up the boo-boos?
Senior says crack and swallow.
Crack and swallow.
Dude, will he
I gotta
come
do what my dad says.
Mike, will you come on the podcast, Senior?
Oh my
Come
god!
on, will he drink raw eggs?
If Senior gets on the podcast, that's a 4-hour podcast right there.
How long have we been?
He's
I'm fine
got.
with that. I'm fine with that, but will he drink raw eggs?
Dad would drink 40 eggs.
Oh my god.
Oh man, dude, he's the legend, huh?
I mean, I don't know if he would do that.
I
Now-
already knew that he was, but
Now, growing up, he did say like wrestling and stuff like that. He would do some crazy stuff.
I didn't hear all that. That was you, Tyler, Josh conversations. I was.
Oh well, I mean, Dad wrestled when he was younger and stuff, and he would
Worth the shits.
he was super fit up until I guess I was born. So he would do like crazy stuff like crack eggs in his mouth and everything, which is why I was like, it's no big
And
deal.
crack.
I would hope he wouldn't do crack.
I would hope he
It
would.
smells hot though.
Sounds good.
All right, Jordan, here you go.
Well, I like the first part that you said. You said I was a young hip guy. What was
You're
going
doing
on
it?
there?
That's a lie.
It's getting late too. It's actually not. But
It's actually not.
I'm just making excuses because I don't want to.
I
Dude,
feel so bad for
putting
you.
a raw egg in a beer is bad enough. Me putting this damn thing in my mouth
Hang on.
straight
Put
up
it in
is
your mouth.
so
I'm gonna take this off.
Do it.
Put it in
Am
your
I put-
mouth.
Swallow
Am I
it.
putting this off too?
Alright, I'm gonna go pee.
Well, do you want to do it at the same time, or do you want me to do it first, then you do it?
Kyle's really suffering. Right
You're
now.
doing the
He
cup?
really is.
Okay.
No. I'm cracking it on the cup, and I'm gonna pop it up.
What?
Okay, I guess I want you to do it first.
Okay.
I guess.
Well, I need people in the studio to pay
How do
attention
you
here.
swallow the whole yolk mass?
How do I
without-
swallow?
without any liquid?
Well, you don't crack the yolk. You just open.
I
I
know
don't know.
that, but it's a big thing.
Yeah,
it goes
that's
down
what
your
she
gullet.
said.
Have you cracked the yolk in your mouth like with all the other ones?
No,
So then, what's the issue?
there's liquid to help it go down.
There's
If
liquid
it's-
in this.
if
It's
it's
called the
just-
whites.
I know that, but
Just do
There you
it.
go. Here we go.
Just
Yeah.
take it.
right to the gullet.
Yep. Just open your.
Woo!
You can do it.
Like and share, baby.
Ah!
Fuck!
Dude,
Oh, man, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Do it. Do it.
Stop.
Do it.
Oh my God, my
Oh my
Come
God.
on, Ethan. You can
wild
do it.
man, dude.
Ah, it's on my
Sick
chin.
bastard.
Do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. You can do whatever your mind tells you to do, which means you can do it.
Mike Senior said crack and swallow. That's what he said.
Are you proud of me?
You're so talented.
He is. He is, dude. Internet gold.
3, 2, 1. You can do
Crack
it.
it on your teeth.
Oh, I should have did that.
Yeah, you should have.
Do the. Don't you?
You know what?
have another?
I'll eat the shell. I'll eat the
Do it.
shell.
Don't do
Dude,
I'm just
that,
kidding. That'd be
it will
terrible.
kill you.
That's awful.
that. Will kill you.
Oh.
My mouth hurts.
Crack it with your teeth, Ethan.
No, I
You
told
were
him
down.
he had, he was like, nah.
You didn't tell me to crack it on my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't
Break
hear
it
it.
open in your teeth, and you said, no, that's crazy.
Yeah, you did say that.
That was like 5 minutes ago, dude.
Oh, well, see, that's why
It's on air. Okay?
statute to limitation, 5 minutes.
I'm just trying to avoid this.
You got it.
No, I
You can
don't.
do it.
I didn't have the last one. I didn't plan on drinking one egg tonight.
You can
Now
do
I'm
this.
fucking on my
You're
second.
Or-
so strong. Just swallow.
Yeah.
Just swallow. Just take it.
This is turning
I've never-
sexual real quick.
Yeah, I've never convinced my
Just
significant
swallow.
other to say that or even to do that.
Just swallow it.
They're
You're good.
convincing me to do things that I've never asked anybody to do.
Don't even think about it. Just do it.
Yeah. You just have to take
3,
it.
2, 1.
Jordan.
You can do this. Don't even. Oh gosh. It's like running down his chin. Ew. Ew. Ew.
Oh my God! I'm scared. He's gonna puke. Oh my God!
Make it stop.
Oh my God!
Stop. I'm so scared. Please don't throw up. I can't do it.
Don't make me laugh. Oh,
Okay, it's
get
down. It's down. It's down. It's
Oh my
you're
God.
Oh, it's down.
Hell yeah.
Your
That's how
form
you
was
do it
awful
right
because you
there.
got to crack it up here. You cracked it down here. And you tried to bring it
Yeah,
up.
like-
All those whites went all over them chins.
safe. Gotta wipe your mouth.
He's never gonna eat eggs again. Woo! did it.
Good job, sweetie.
That was great.
I hope this is the best episode yet.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
I feel like cramming a YouTube
Where's
moment.
Kyle? Where's Kyle?
He's peeing.
And getting his life together, he said.
That's what we're all doing.
He's crying out back.
He's just sobbing.
I have egg whites in my beer.
For the
I think.
record, just like since we didn't do it on camera, like my chicken wing was doused in that hot sauce.
Horse
Thanks,
shit.
Jordan.
Yeah,
We don't believe
it
it.
was.
It was.
Mine was doused too.
No, it
We
wasn't.
don't know.
What? Give me some credit. That
I
shit
almost threw
sucked.
up.
Give
I
me some
almost.
credit.
I almost.
That was bad. It was coming up.
Yeah,
Right there?
I thought he was gonna.
Oh, you missed the egg
Yeah, what
challenge.
happened?
I cracked it in my mouth.
Yeah, it almost came back
Need some
up.
paper towels? I got some.
Dude, putting it right in your mouth is not a good fucking move.
No, it's not.
You get the egg and it, or the.
You got the
beer,
lights
you
all
at
over
least
your
have
face.
the, yeah, no, you can't just put a fucking raw egg in your mouth. That's insane. Why did we do that?
Mike
did it.
Senior said Ethan is the man.
Ethan's the man.
He is.
Thanks, bro. Your son did a lot better, but I'm just trying to keep up with him, dude.
A for effort.
Oh,
And then you didn't throw up. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
I-
throwing up there
I
was weird.
really thought for a
I did
second we were gonna see it come back.
That's why I
For
turned
sure, I
around.
was like,
I
oh,
thought it was
yeah,
there.
here it goes, here it
I
goes.
should have. I should have. It'd be good for you, huh? I'm not that YouTube savvy yet. Oh. Next episode, I was right on the table and just be a fucking big mass of
Like,
puke.
literally, we had a moment back here where we were like,
Yeah.
no, look at me, look at me,
I
look at me,
know,
look at me.
It might happen.
Don't look at
dude.
the egg, don't look at the egg.
For a second, I thought about rolling back, like, let me not do this on air.
That would have been great.
Well, if you did it on air, that'd be some YouTube.
Well, now I
Extravaganza.
now have,
Viral video.
I have 2 raw eggs in my body.
Watch this guy do the egg challenge.
Oh my God.
Yeah, throw up.
So you know what happened? What if I'm wrong and we actually get like some kind of
Yeah,
like
I think
rare
so. I think
chicken
so.
disease
Alright,
because
let's
we're
do
like
it.
some
Too bad.
Chinese
Too
people who
bad.
eats bats.
It sucked
Me
for
and
like
you get
10
food
minutes. That was only like
poisoning
10.
or
I think.
Are
corona
you gonna do it on camera this
tomorrow.
No, fuck that.
It'll be worth it, bro.
I'm not
Yeah.
crying on camera.
YouTube.
time? Kyle's doing his next wing.
Ooh,
Or
what you gonna do the second
chicken wing.
flavor?
something,
Got
something,
this
something.
We
second
did the last
flavor,
dab
dude.
last time, huh?
Yeah,
No,
last
we
dab.
didn't take
Jordan, you gonna do this one?
So,
Hell
last
to
dab
the
now.
no. That's
I don't like having
No,
a
you gotta
cracked
do
egg
more.
with
Alright, so
raw
Kyle-
egg on my table. That's
So
not
Kyle
good.
is doing
You
another
here
chicken
now.
wing here. Kyle, do it on the camera.
No,
Yeah, come over here, Kyle. Yeah,
You
bring
won't.
him over here. Bring him
no,
over here.
no.
Bring him over here.
I'm not crying on camera. It's not happening.
You won't. Dude, I just almost puked on camera, dude. You were outside. You don't
Yeah,
understand.
you did.
It's
I thought you were about to.
Wait a second. What did Josh do? Did Josh and Alex only do the devil's dick?
No, you did
Where's the
the
devil's
dick.
dick?
Ah.
Right now.
Is it bad?
Where's the devil's dick? Give me that.
Devil
right
is
now.
the Tito's right there.
I
You know
still-
what?
You know, Jesse won't do it.
What?
She's
all do
already
now.
eating hot
I'm-
shit.
Yeah.
Did you do a raw egg?
No,
I
bitch.
don't know what your problem is. Then.
Fuck, this is hot as shit too, man.
My crew here is falling
You
apart.
got milk this time.
Oh my god, I just coughed all over the chicken. Well, thank God that was our last fucking.
I don't know
dab.
what your
I'm not
governor
doing
is, but to him, we are following protocol.
What the hell is going on?
it. Ethan just slammed. He said,
I think that egg ruined him.
I have eggs on my hands.
Ethan doesn't know what's going on.
I
He's
have
just
eggs
doing
on
it.
my tits.
Are we still live?
On his tits? What?
Eggs on his tits.
I have eggs on my tits. I meant to say
Pop
on my
that in
table. All the eggs are gone, Mike.
Hey,
I'm saying
Mike,
pop the
Mike,
shells in there.
God.
Mike, he just did another devil's dick. You gotta do another devil's
Thanks,
dick.
bro.
Fuck that fucking.
Yeah, man.
hot
Thanks for
sauce
coming
is
on.
hot.
Yeah, Mike, do another.
Also, sorry, Jordan. What?
Do another, Mike.
Do another devil's dick. I'll do another
Yeah, you got
devil's
another
dick.
devil's
Take
dick.
it.
Yeah.
I'm the
Are we
DD
in
tonight.
Thanks,
there?
Mike.
It's over.
Thanks, Mike, for always listening. Thanks, Mike, for always commenting. And,
Fuck.
you know, like, if I do a survey or if I say something, Mike always comments back. Mike contributes
Okay.
to the viewers,
I try when I can.
listeners. You do.
Pass.
I try.
Dude, I've got friends that have never listened to any of the 48. You've at least listened to 5.
I've listened to more than
He's
five.
been friends with Tyler Grove since like kindergarten. That bitch has never listened to a single episode.
God damn.
Tyler,
Those
hey,
are
Tyler
the
Groves,
ones.
there's your shout out. You are a bitch.
Shout out. bitch.
Hey, no.
Tyler,
Yes,
you're
yeah,
man amongst
you're
boys. I
right.
love you.
Yeah, you're actually right.
Shut the
But
fuck up,
Tyler-
Kyle.
Tyler never listened to any of them.
I
Damn.
love Tyler Groves. That's my guy.
Wait a second. Hold
Tyler
on.
never listened to any of them, though. Mike has been listening to them since the beginning when they were horrible, even more worse than they are now. You know what I mean? That's bad phrasing.
Well,
Even
I mean,
more worse than they are
you
now.
get better with it. We're on
Better with
episode
everyone.
almost 50, and we're. I mean, it's Yeah. You got to start from somewhere.
You got to start from somewhere. The first
And you got to
20
get feedback. You got to get better. You got
from the
to get
bottom,
some
now
eggs.
yeah.
Put some eggs in there.
That's what I'm also thinking for.
Actually
Thanks, you
listen to
giving me
music, which is
feedback.
like, that's
The
not-
first couple episodes. It's like a lot of people listen, but only a certain few feedback and say, hey, this was dog shit. This was good. This was blah blah blah. And Mike Wilson always does that. Although he actually
Wicked
just says
Tickle.
everything's
That
good,
one
which
was
is
way
horse
worse.
shit. And
This
nobody
one
believes
just
him.
like keeps hitting, but it's not.
But I do
Well.
appreciate it.
Wicked Tickle is definitely
Because
my
everything is good. Because I love you,
These are
bro.
both like
Thanks.
fucking drugs. This is
Thanks for
Yeah.
drinking 9
It's
raw
unpleasant.
eggs.
it's insane. Like,
Was
that's
they
just
9?
drugs.
No, it was
I
like
was gonna
4 or 3. But you made me drink 2 somehow. What the fuck happened? Why did I? Okay.
Peer pressure.
We won't
You're a
talk about
bitch.
it. Thanks, Taylor, for coming on. Thanks, Kyle.
Ruby.
Wait,
Coming
can
back.
me on.
Since Kyle wanted to be a little bitch and say that Tyler is a man amongst boys.
He's a man. He's a man.
Tyler's a small man.
I'm just kidding, Tyler. You're
Tyler's
great,
a
but
small man.
Team
I'm
Gross
just
is the
kidding.
guy.
I'm kidding. He's actually pretty tall now. Did you ever do the second sauce?
yeah,
Yes.
he did. He's
He
suffering.
did.
It's still hitting me. It sucks.
And so while he's suffering, I'd love to tell a story about how I met Kyle.
Oh,
Like,
let's go
for,
back.
Like the first time ever.
Yeah.
Can we have a year?
my
you have a year?
How do you have
like
the brain capacity?
1996,
like 96,
baby.
maybe.
Yeah.
96? Is it 96?
We knew each other. in
This is back in the
Since,
day.
yeah, since
We've known
kindergarten.
each other since kindergarten.
Literally since kindergarten. So
Miss Rudd, shout out.
first week of school.
He itched his booty
Shout
hole,
out to
didn't he?
Miss Sherman.
When I started this
What did you
podcast,
just? Did I itch his booty hole? Is that what
No,
you just
I said, did he itch his booty hole? I didn't say. That would have been weird if your finger was in his booty hole.
I know. That's why I was
it's
confused.
weird either way.
And we are sideways. We're sideways.
I have no idea what this is.
So,
I'm a little nervous.
it was like the first week of kindergarten, for real.
Oh shit.
And we had resources, and it was English. No, it was music class, and we were sitting on these like risers or whatever.
Oh my
And
fucking
Miss-
god.
Oh my god! Miss Sherman is taking roll, and I don't know why, but this is like the first time that any
didn't
of our
miss it till
teachers had taken
2005.
roll. I guess
Yeah.
we had all been present before, so Miss
Yeah,
Sherman's taking roll. First day of music class in kindergarten, and she gets to the H's and calls out. And this, I swear to God,
Jordan's
this is how
gonna bust out
I
laughing.
swear to God, this is how I remembered Kyle. We're like almost 30 now. She gets to the H's and calls Kyle Heine. And I shit you not, every single person's head whips backwards to look
Looking
at
at
Kyle.
me, looking at
Like
me.
everybody stops. And Kyle,
Even all my
Like-
friends who know me.
it was unreal.
Still like,
We watching you.
Yeah.
What's up now, bitch?
She says Kyle Heidi, and Kyle goes, he like raises his hand and he goes, yep. And my grandpa's name was Harry.
Why would you say that?
break the silence.
And I swear to God,
That's everybody looking at you. Yeah, I gotta break the silence.
Sometimes you gotta take control of the room, dude.
I will say, as a kindergartner, somebody saying Heine, you're like,
Had to let them know.
Oh my
they were all
God.
staring at me. They wanted something.
First of all, you know your grandfather's whatever his dad.
First name? Yeah, I know.
Whoever said Harry Heine,
What is his-
he knew what he was doing.
is it actually?
It is actually, and he went by Dutch for his whole life. His actual name is Harry Heine. His sister got
Oh my God.
his sister got his name. But you had it, yeah, dude. Everybody was staring at me, and I thought I had to say
We
something.
were all looking at him. I swear to God, it was like everybody stopped and whipped
Everybody.
their heads around and looked at Kyle. And like he like so dead ass was like, yep, I'm here present.
I'm here, my
Wait,
friend.
Ethan, were you in that kindergarten class?
No, your age, bro.
Oh gosh, that's
Oh, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you for
Were you
sharing
in first
story.
grade in that
That's
school?
awesome.
Yeah.
Like my
Well, see that's what I'm saying. I didn't. So you three like literally grew up
Yeah,
from
that
like
was a good one.
super little kids. I didn't move here till like over a decade later.
Well, Kyle and I are a grade below Ethan,
Yeah, we're one below you guys.
so I didn't actually know Ethan until
you guys were higher up.
How old are you?
my freshman year.
I'm a
Both
grade.
equal
We're
to
me and her are a grade
Somehow technically
younger than
grade
you
younger.
guys.
Yeah.
Just you went to junior K.
What is junior K?
Dumb.
Junior kindergarten.
What is
I'm-
that?
Like it's
I'm
So is that
almost.
preschool?
It's like preschool.
Yeah.
I went to
Pre-K.
preschool.
Yeah, I went to preschool.
What's up?
So I started.
I went to community college. What's up?
Yeah.
Cause y'all dumb, bro.
You know, I did have to take a prerequisite into ed like English,
I'm in
math,
here. What's up?
stuff like
Right
that.
to kindergarten.
oh boy, that
Right into
was
Swift
funny.
Creek.
Y'all
Elementary
fucking
School.
dumb,
Shout out.
Oh my God.
Do we have, did anybody else comment?
No.
We lost.
No,
them
they're all thrown off by the Heine comment.
Yeah.
We got
You know what?
we got
That
5
shit's
viewers,
funny.
like,
They
from
saw the
looking at
egg
it,
and it was
before.
gone. They saw the egg and they were like, "That's the pinnacle. We're
Well,
gone."
dude, you
This
drank 3 of
episode's
them.
a
That was
shit
pretty
show
good,
for real.
dude. I got it, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if this
And
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
what
so
it is. The
it was
audio is
crazy.
shot. Like,
I thought it was
people are
great.
screaming and talking
It
about
got
Heine's.
nuts.
Like,
It got nuts.
I think it's
Pretty good,
great.
I think,
It's
yeah.
awesome.
You did drink 3 eggs.
And we're out.
I
I've
tried.
got 2 in my system, and I do not feel good about that.
If you guys
I
feel
you
like it
guys
would be
you're,
cool.
Like, trying to,
Kyle and
like,
I are
wait.
on fire right
I
now.
mean,
Yeah,
okay?
my mouth is fucking on fire.
I feel like it would be cool. So like seeing, I would love to see you guys like do the hot challenge
Should we
on
close
camera
this
just to
out?
see you just cry.
Dude, I just cried. No, that was way worse.
He was,
than
like,
Wicked.
So you
Right.
know those.
Dude, I
Super-
fucking cried.
What's that podcast with like
Howlands?
you just mentioned the dude. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Andrew
Recently?
Schultz?
Yes, Andrew Schultz. I feel like he's on a podcast where there's like a giant table where there's like enough room for like everybody.
All
That'd be
those
pretty.
guys
That'd be
go
cool to just have
around
everybody in the
different
same
podcasts.
shot.
I'm
Okay, you mean like a
I'm
round
not on
table?
this podcast.
Yeah.
People talk all over each other.
Well, we
It
got
becomes
5
a
people.
problem. I know
This
it's,
is a
it's,
lot.
it's a little bit of a problem right now. It's
Yeah.
not, but I'm
Probably,
not hating on
we probably
it
got a
now.
little too crazy tonight.
It's not a problem right now.
It went a
You
little
can
sideways.
imagine.
Yeah.
When you,
Some overshot.
yeah.
Like, we
Well, the other
talked
night,
over
for
people.
example, it went crazy. In a
Alex
good
Carter.
way,
Oh,
but
with
in a
Alex.
bad-
I mean, Alex.
Alex, what are you doing?
Talking about dicks and
But I'm
stuff.
saying if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
put 5
Calling
people,
people out with
if you
them.
put 5 people at the
too.
table, they all want to talk.
I will say that you know this little kid. He's like what, like 1-2 years old, and he's just playing with this thing. And so that's
What
Alex.
the fuck? What?
What?
Where do we go?
No, I'm saying like you know the little kid who just like found out
Jordan,
that he
you
had
tell
that
us.
appendage.
Oh, that's Alex.
So
Carter.
he's just playing with it all the
Yeah,
time.
That's him with life.
That's Alex Carter.
That's Alex
Oh.
Carter with life.
That's fair.
Okay, that's like
Yeah.
that. That
Just-
is.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying like you know
Yeah.
a gross kind of pedophile. I'm just saying like you know that kid who's like you
Talk
know
about her
always upset.
13-year-old
Gross
shit
metaphor, but
and
I can
stuff.
deal
Why are
with
you
that.
still
Like
wearing
a-
a glove?
Mike
This is my,
Senior.
like, wipe away glove.
Mike
This-
Senior
this is, like,
said,
gives me
"Oh, we're
comfort.
still here." Jeanette said, "Round table with Tyler in the middle."
Tyler won't ever come.
Tyler legit has.
Yeah.
not
You know
been in
what?
this house
You know
since we
it
got
would be
married.
cool.
He got nervous last
That's
time.
messed
He
up.
was supposed
You
to
know
come
what?
back.
We were alive. I thought we ended it.
Did we?
You know what would be
Did we
cool
end it? Did we-
is if we did the
No.
roast of Tyler with Tyler in the middle.
roast of Tyler.
The roast of Tyler Gross. Oh man,
Almost 2 hours.
I don't know if we're allowed to say full names. I'm just throwing everybody's name out here.
We gotta get Tyler involved first. It's the hardest part.
Shout out T Groves.
T. Gross would have came if you had Mike or if you had Josh or if you had Alex with him. But alone, you got a little scared.
You know I'm special too.
No, I'm saying like
Well,
if
we
you were his
know
buddy,
that.
he came. You would have been fine. You would
Well,
have done it.
Tyler's
He
great.
needed somebody to motivate.
I love Tyler.
Yeah,
That's the
Tyler's
man.
our
Shout
guy.
out T. Gross.
I guess that's his shout out. He wanted a shout out.
There you
yeah.
go.
87.
He'll never hear him.
shout-outs.
Yeah, he'll never hear him.
Really?
Tyler
Here's his shout-out.
Tyler was in this podcast a lot. Well, I mean, all my stories have Tyler in them. So
Yeah. Tyler brought you to the stories.
you know he's the reason for my drunkenness.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you, Tyler.
Oh, I know.
Thank
I've
you,
seen.
Tyler.
I've seen most of them. I was a witness to.
You brought all my alcoholism.
Yeah.
Yeah, we blame
We
you, Tyler.
appreciate you, Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler is now going to
Tyler.
rehab and sobered up, and you're still stuck with your alcoholism.
Amy Winehouse out here.
Oh,
Was that
suicide.
Is that a bad
Be
reference?
ready,
Yeah.
baby.
You know what?
Oh my God.
I just found out about Amy Winehouse. I was like, you know, she hasn't come out with a lot of stuff lately.
Are you
Imagine that.
She's
Pretty
not
hard.
lying.
#1?
Jordan's like, yeah, 'cause she's dead.
Join your
Yeah.
27 club.
Oh.
6 feet
Since
under.
when?
It's pretty hard to produce some music. You know
Wow.
they say.
when you're dead. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And then I was like, that's kind of ironic that you know her song is "I Didn't Want to Go to Rehab."
Mike,
She went. And
don't hate on Amy Winehouse.
I'm not hating on her.
Jordan's
She-
like,
Wow.
there are female fans that will
Talents.
never
Talent.
Yes.
forgive you for this.
Talents. She's
Yeah.
only
I mean,
I'm
we're
with you. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
we're a racing podcast, so you know
Yeah, we don't-
they're on the.
Mac Miller. There's so many 27-year-olds who've died. That was
27's
fun.
a tough year.
It's a tough year. I almost died.
We made it.
I made it through.
I'm just kidding. It
Barely.
was hard to get through. I mean,
27. I don't know what I was doing. 27. I was probably drunk.
According to Jordan's early
You're probably-
story,
it was
she'll
2
be like
years ago?
27.
Wait, you're 20
20 years.
about to turn 29. So it was only.
It's like
You
I
know
was
what?
7, he was
That's
30.
not a bad thing because I'll have me a trophy wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what they're considered.
Smart move.
Well, she already is one,
Yeah.
but
He's an angel.
Like
the pretenses of the story made it a little weird.
I mean,
I was
throwing in the
15, he
13
was
years old, and then
21.
the
Okay, well.
it sounds so bad.
And then when I became legal, that wasn't needed.
He could still look a little weird, you know.
it was bad.
It sounds so horrible.
All right,
okay, it
everybody.
worked out.
Thanks for tuning in. Do we want to do? You already did all your eggs. you've got a shot right there in your gullet.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Oh, take it.
You know,
I already did mine apparently.
Dick shit.
and you did the egg. I did mine. Cheers.
Yeah, I already
got
did it all.
milk
I
and
guess.
Beer in my stomach.
Oh, you got milk and beer. Do you have any raw eggs in your stomach?
No, just hot sauce. That shit was nuts.
You'll be okay then, Kyle. I think you
I
know.
think we'll be alright.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, Alex, I think we finished this Devil's.
No, it ain't finished.
Yeah,
That old devil dick ain't gone, bro.
Oh, you can see a little bit. Okay. It's hidden by the. Oh boy.
First was like, get me out of here.
Oh
Oh my
gosh.
god, what'd you just do?
Oh boy.
I don't drink liquor.
That was probably real hot. Oh god.
We call that in my day a vagine.
This episode
Okay.
is sponsored by.
Right?
Showcase speed shots.
Staircase, we
Peace
stop.
out, everybody.
Appreciate it.
Deuces.
Peace.